Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing some more DDLC Plus, and this is surprisingly going to be the last episode we're going to be, just dedicating towards doing the side stories, because firstly we've got Self-Love to complete, and then we've got another little side story that's going to unlock as a result of having completed all 6, and then obviously I want to explore loads of the Easter eggs in the game, i.e. everything here, and also a lot of the pictures. A lot of the stuff that I never really saw in the first parts of the game, i.e. a lot of stuff here. We've got loads of special poems that, some of them I've got before, but I've never had the time to really appreciate and analyse. Okay, saying appreciate is probably not the way I want to really describe it, but take in, let's say that. I've never really had the time to take in the message. So, it's going to be really quite exciting just to see what's going to happen, really. Let's just be madmen and set this as my wallpaper, because why not? To be honest, I'm not going to deny, I think this looks really cool as a wallpaper. Oh, I've got the vocal song now. Yeah, let's begin the story. Right. Oh my god, this is going to be so fun. So, we're going to see Natsuki and Sayori, and it's going to be really interesting to see how they change, because, oh my god, yeah, so it's going to kind of be a continuation to the reflection story as well. Oh my god, so what is going to happen? I'm glad that this is being continued, because I kind of thought that, this was just going to end on a loose thread. I'm really happy that it's furtherly being explored, and it's going to be really interesting to see whether Natsuki and Yuri can actually make up and, accept each other for what they are different in. It's only been one day since Yuri's letter was delivered to Natsuki, with Monika's help. Yeah, with Monika's help. Oh my god, Monika helped so much with that letter. Because Yuri chose not to attend the club meeting that day, she and Natsuki haven't faced each other. Oh my god, that's really awkward. God, I feel bad for Yuri. It's going to be so difficult for her to enter the club room next time she goes, which is probably going to be today. Although it's only lunchtime, Yuri finds herself anxiously continuing the hours until she will need to face the outcome of her efforts. Oh my god, no. It's the worst, because you're not guaranteed a good outcome. Yeah, and because the passing by of students was making her feel even more anxious, Yuri picked up the most secluded spot she could find to spend her life. No, I don't blame her. I really, really don't blame her. Oh, I see. Yeah, because this staircase is under maintenance, no student would have any reason for coming here. So that actually makes a lot of sense. That is why, this is just such a significant place, and it does totally make sense as well. It's such a relaxing feeling to have a moment of solitude. Oh god, it's interrupted. In the middle of a frantic school day. Oh my god. Okay, to be fair, I get that she's probably having a lot of peace and quiet here, but fucking hell. This is the worst. Oh my god. It's good that... I don't know what I was just saying there, but what I was trying to say is... I just got so caught up on what I was trying to say before that I forgot what I was actually saying. But, anyway. It's good that Yuri's going to be able to confront this early on. Yep! Oh, what are you doing here? Good question for you as well. Yeah, she can easily relay that question. Oh my god. Fucking hell, she's scared. Yeah, Yuri grips her book with enough force to wrinkle the pages beneath the pressure of her thumbs. Jesus, if that doesn't demonstrate how stressed she is, I don't know what does. Well, what are you doing here? Oh my god, that is not the way to relay it. Fucking hell. And it's really interesting what Yuri's saying about, the fact that she has loads of feelings, but at the same time, her true feelings can never really come out, and just a different representation of what she's thinking does. Well, what are you doing here? I just came to get a drink from the vending machine. yeah, fair enough. I just came to get a drink from the vending machine. The other one is out of the drink I like. Oh, I see. I wonder what she likes. Yuri notices Natsuki fidgeting with a few coins between her fingers. She nods, avoiding eye contact. Yeah, no, fair. Yeah, Natsuki, also looking away, shuffles over to the vending machine. God, no, I feel bad. It's interesting. I get that it's a normal occurrence, but god, it must be so awkward at the moment. It's so quiet that every one of her moments seems to reverberate through the entire stairwell. Yeah, that's horrible. Oh my god, I feel bad for Yuri. Jesus. After far too long, she finally receives her beverage, which she then fidgets with in place of the coins. Alright, it's some kind of iced tea. No way, she likes iced tea. Ugh. Oh my god, I can't stand iced tea in any sort of plastic bottle that would normally be used. Well, any plastic bottle that's sort of similar to the ones that you'd use for, I don't know, juices? I often find iced tea having the same sort of package for juice, packaging that juices has. I don't know. Yeah, but instead of leaving right away, Natsuki just stands in place. She glances all around her. No, seriously, I agree. I mean, I don't really blame Yuri for being really stressed, though. It's only natural, to be honest. And especially because of Yuri's personality as well. It's like way too quiet back here. It's creepy. I mean, that's not what I meant, really. I mean, it's totally cool that it's your thing or whatever. Like, I can see how it suits you, so... Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. Not because I think you're creepy or something. I didn't mean that either. You know, I'm just going to stop talking. It seems like a good idea. No. That is fair because, I mean, she is... I can just see from that she is trying to keep respect up for Yuri. But the thing is... And I think that probably implies that her letter has had some sort of impact on her. But at the same time, I mean, she still just has that cold and bitter side to her that it's going to be really hard to make that disappear. And honestly, I don't even know if it's going to be possible. It's okay. Everything is okay. Yuri finds herself attempting some words of comfort after hearing Natsuki stammer herself into dejection. Seemingly in response, Natsuki approaches the base of the staircase and hesitantly... Oh my god, wow. They would never normally do this. Natsuki approaches the base of the staircase and hesitantly sits herself down near Yuri. Damn. Well, I can leave if you want. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, Yuri shakes her head. Natsuki twists the cap of her drink and takes a sip. Yeah, nice one. Oh my god, it's going to be really quite interesting to see what they say. Despite receiving Yuri's general permission, Natsuki doesn't say anything more. Yeah. Oh yeah, my god. Yeah, Yuri continues to read, or at least pretends to. I just genuinely can't believe it. I mean, Yuri's probably so scared at the moment that, you know, she's kind of tried to confront a friend, but at the same time, now when the friend you've tried to confront and obviously apologise to in that letter is coming near you, it's just you can't face the issue just because of how absurdly scared you are. I feel really bad for her. That must be awful. Yuri continues to read, or at least pretends to. Oh my god, what's happening now? And the two just sit there for a long time. That's really odd. No, that's good. The tension seems to fade a little bit as time passes. Even without any words, this seems to mean at least something. No. The fact that Natsuki hasn't gone up and left, I mean, I suppose that does show something. It shows that, to be honest, I think that shows that Natsuki's gaining a little bit more of an understanding with Yuri. Even without any words, this seems to mean at least something, though it's not clear what that may be. Oh. Lunch ends more quickly than expected. Natsuki is the first to stand up, with her empty drink bottle. Are you coming today? To the club? Yeah, no, I wonder. Yuri nods. Oh, yeah, no, that's really good. Right, I feel like this could potentially be where, you know, understanding starts to happen. I really hope it is. I'm sorry for being so awkward. Yeah, no, I don't blame her. I'm really bad at talking about this stuff. I just can't for some reason. I don't know why. But I want to eventually. No, but to be fair, that is what the literature club is going to make her do. You know, it's just really quite funny to think about the fact that this is in disguise. This literature club is basically just a club to sort out all of your emotional problems and just to, you know, get along with people that you never would have been able to get along with before. But I want to eventually. There's no rush. I promise. Yeah, no, that's really good. And I think it's just really interesting that though they haven't said anything, it's obvious that firstly Natsuki feels as if, you know, Yuri's understanding has been something that was worthwhile, and, you know, she's understanding what Yuri thinks as well, and, you know, they're just connecting with each other even though they haven't even said anything to each other. It's really weird. I mean, that is just the total power of not only coincidence, I won't deny, but feeling as well. It's the next day. Oh my god, that's really interesting. God, I feel really bad for Yuri. I mean, it's clear that, you know, she just has so much stress that she just goes to a staircase that's completely out of bounds just so that nobody will see her. I mean, that's horrible. That really is. To be honest, I'm quite surprised there are no free rooms that she could go into. Or just anywhere outside of school. I wonder if they let people go outside of school in Japan. Well, I mean, I'm assuming this is Japanese, but I don't know, it's really hard to tell. Natsuki appears from around the corner and steps up to the vending machine, glancing at Yuri as she does. Oh, that's interesting. Though she seems to be holding some kind of book as well. Oh, you're here again. Oh, that's actually really interesting. Well, I just came here to read this, because there aren't any people around here. Yeah. No, it is interesting that, I mean, it is actually really quite surprising to think when you subtract all the differences about their opposing views, just how similar Natsuki and Yuri really are. I mean, they just have such similar problems that, it's really hard for them not to relate, even if they are a little bit against each other still. I mean, I'm sure they're less against each other now, but I'm just more talking about when they initially met. Oh, I thought you didn't like how quiet it was. Well, I don't, but there's no people here. Yeah, so she doesn't really like the quiet, but at the same time she also likes that there's no people, just because of the fact that, she doesn't want anybody to give her grief. I see. Natsuki sits down. The mood feels much different today than it did yesterday. No, that's really, really good. Oh yeah, no, I think that's perfect. Yeah, they really are, and I could just notice that the second I sort of read everything here. Totally. After yesterday's lunch and the club meeting that followed, Natsuki and Yuri are beginning to feel more relaxed around each other again. Yeah, although Yuri's letter is still lingering in the back of Natsuki's mind, she continues to detour around it. But it's okay that I'm here? Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, no, fully understandable. I mostly just don't feel like dealing with the crap I get from my friends about it. Yeah, fuck them. Like, don't literally fuck them, but still, you get what I mean. These people are not worth her time. I can't believe she still thinks of them as friends, even though they, they're willing to accept her so little. Especially since, like, they all just assumed I stopped reading manga after I joined the literature club. Oh god, so... No, so they're probably just realising, I wonder what they're saying, they're probably treating her as if she doesn't like manga, and they're probably, as a result of thinking that she doesn't like it, just really slandering it. That's what I'd assume they're doing. Especially since they all just assumed I stopped reading manga after I joined the literature club. Not that I'm trying to hide it from them exactly. Yeah, but I just don't want it to come up again now, after I've waited so long for this new volume to come out. Oh damn, literally months at this point. Yeah, you don't have other friends who are into manga. Oh yeah, no, fair enough, not unless online friends count. And Sayori, but that's different because she's not exactly into it. She just likes it, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, that is fair. I mean, she's not really into it. It's not her main hobby, but she does enjoy it a little bit. And you don't even know whether she enjoys it or if she's just trying to make it so that, well, no. I think judging from the time when Natsuki was, when they were talking about boyfriends in the manga, I'm sorry, but you cannot enjoy... It's not like you haven't enjoyed a manga if you can talk about it that enthusiastically, really. Yeah, no, this is really sweet. Oh my god, just fucking get off. Dude, this water bottle is so crap. Fucking hell. Oh my god. So I'm gonna have to wrestle with a cap every single time I want to take a drink. Fuck's sake. Yeah, Natsuki, you cannot apologise when Yuri's in the room. I mean, I know that's kind of attacking her for something that she can't really help, but I'm sorry, but a situation is not awkward if Yuri's there. You are not the most awkward one. Especially because she can never be the most awkward one in this situation because of the fact that she is the one who has seeked this situation for herself, really. She is the one who's came to where the vending machine was. And she is the one who is the reason for this starting, really. Yuri does seem like she's really, really understanding when you get to know her. And obviously when, you know, you deserve her understanding. Yeah, no, that's understandable. I mean, she wants to have as much fun as possible, and she doesn't want anyone to bully her and obviously make her feel like as if, well, make her feel as if she is the problem for being so different, and, you know, she doesn't want any of that grief, especially when, you know, she's got the best potential for enjoyment, I suppose. I mean, she's got the most excitement. I mean, fucking new volume. I've never really had the experience of being really, really excited for a new manga volume to release, to be honest. All of the things that I'm really looking forward to have already released. Okay, Syconia Phase 2, I suppose, but I'd feel like that more if I'd actually read Syconia When They Cry. And Sayori, but yeah. No, definitely. yeah, no, totally. Oh, no, that is understandable. I mean, to be fair, there are 1,000,001 things you could say about Yuri despite this, but at the same time, at least, I suppose, with books, you don't really have the things, like, the things you do with manga, i.e., oh my god, all manga is hentai, guys, it's porn. No, because there are so many people that do that. They just think manga reading implies that you're reading porn. Like, fuck off. And, I don't know, that you're weird and you're autistic and stuff like that. Honestly, you're really lucky that books you're into at least just look like books. So you don't have to feel like everybody is constantly judging you by what you're reading. That is fully fair. No, totally. That would be so awful. And the thing is about books, they're harder to see, especially Yuri's books. I'm assuming the words are so small on them. But, like, they're harder to see. With bullies, what they can do is they can just easily have a visual representation and they can look into what you're reading. And that's horrible. That would be so awful. Especially since I already hate attention so much. Oh my god, yeah. So just to then have somebody bullying you for what you're reading, yeah, it must be awful. Well, it's a good thing I have thick skin, I guess. By the way, I would totally recommend finding some friends online if you haven't already. I thought she did. If you're like me and have no one to share your hobbies with. Yeah, no, that is fair. And isn't it interesting here to think about the fact that they are just totally... They're not really talking about their hobbies and how they contrast with each other. they're more talking about the shared experiences they get from resulting from those hobbies and their enthusiasm for them, really. This is obviously a more negative example, but it still works. Oh, I have online friends. Yeah, no, I don't blame her. Since middle school, actually. I was especially desperate back then. It's somewhat embarrassing to reminisce about those days. Yeah, no, I feel like that as well. Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, same. Holy fuck. Sometimes I feel like the me from a few years ago would have benefited from a good smack across the face. Yep. I'm sure I'll be thinking about this. I'm sure if I showed myself this quote to myself in, I don't know, maybe 5-6 years, when hopefully I've got a good position for my future career. Oh god, I hope so. It's horrible to think like only 5 or 6 years, that's what it takes. Most important years of your life. But still, like, anyway. Yeah, if I showed this to myself then, I really do wonder what I'd say. Oh, whatever. We were all just stupid kids back then anyway. Understandable. Oh my god. I don't even want to imagine what Natsuki has written. Some of the fanfics I wrote. Thank god I used a pseudonym. Oh my god, fair, yeah. But I liked it at the time. Got a lot of fulfillment out of it. I wonder what she wrote. Plus, I can look back and say with confidence that I've become a better person since then. Yeah, that's fair. To be honest, I feel like a person like Natsuki, when she's really young, I feel like she's probably just the type of person with anger issues and that just takes out all of her sadness and, let's be honest, insecurities out on other people. But I think she's probably got better with age, really. And plus, I can look back and say with confidence that I've become a better person since then. So I don't think I would change anything. Yeah, that's fair. I wonder if a few years from now, we'll think the same thing about our current selves. Yeah, seriously, yeah, probably. That doesn't make you uncomfortable? Fair enough, yeah. No, of course not. I don't care what other people think of me. Especially someone who doesn't even exist yet. Fair enough. Yeah, it's interesting. Yuri, yeah, Natsuki's just so much more reckless than Yuri. I feel like Yuri cares a lot more. Alright, here. Natsuki raises her hand to her face and forcefully slaps her own cheek. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's really good. But that's not even wrong. Yeah, that technically is. That's me from the future coming to the terms of me right now. Also, ow. I didn't mean to do it that hard. Yuri doesn't seem to react. Damn. God damn. But then, to Natsuki's surprise, Yuri shyly looks the other way before lifting her arm and doing the same thing to herself, loudly smacking her cheek. Yeah, she turns red and stares into her lap, but is unable to hide a smile as though it was a really funny joke. I like it, yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't know you had it in you. To laugh? I don't even know why I did. Maybe I thought it would be funny. Sorry, I keep distracting you. No. Oh my god. You said you were looking forward to reading, but I keep on going on about all this nonsense. I'll let you get to your reading. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll do that then. No, oh my god, I just find it so funny to think about the fact that Yuri is second guessing herself so much. Holy shit. I mean, I feel like it's just because she's not really that sure about having a laugh with people. I just feel really bad that she feels as if it's something to hide the fact that, you know, you're having a laugh. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll do that then. Oh my god, I'm surprised it ended. The conversation ends quickly and Natsuki opens her book. Damn. The two read silently for the remainder of the lunch hour. Oh, no, that is fair. Yeah, but for the whole time, Yuri feels distracted by a twist of regret over having so abruptly forced the end of their conversation. Yeah, no, I see what she means. You're back. Oh, that's interesting. No, I think it's really, really sweet. The fact that Natsuki always keeps coming back to Yuri, I really get the impression that here, you know, she feels as if Yuri is surprisingly a really, really good friend, and you know, she is just so much better of a friend than all of the other quote-unquote friends that she has. Yeah, so she's probably ditched all of her quote-unquote friends and has just gone to Yuri, which I think is reasonable. I really do. Yeah, I'm here to lay low again. Another day has passed. During lunchtime, Natsuki finds herself having wandered to the stairwell once more. Hey, did you buy that? Oh my god, wow. Natsuki quickly notices oh my god, that's really sweet. So that's probably Yuri's way of making up to Natsuki, simply because of the fact that she hadn't... Oh, she just so abruptly ended the conversation and, you know, she just made a funny moment turn really awkward. Natsuki quickly notices a bottle of iced tea on the staircase where she normally sits. Yuri nods, avoiding eye contact. Wait, what, like for me? Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Well, she probably have it, let's be honest here. But you didn't know I was coming here today. What if I didn't show up? Well, God. I mean, yeah, I mean, I would have drank it myself again. God, she's really honest. This is a stupid thing to do. Oh my god, she should really stop second guessing herself. I feel so bad for her for having that habit. No, it wasn't stupid. I just thought, never mind. That's hilarious. Yeah, no. After a long time, she said it. She said it. What I meant to say is thank you. And it's a really nice... It is though, seriously. It's okay if you don't feel that way. No, she does though. Yeah, I do. It was the other thing that It was the other things that I didn't mean. I swear, please believe me. Yuri pauses and then nods. Talking is hard. Yeah, no, fully fair. I get it wrong a lot too. So I believe you. Yeah, fair. Natsuki exhales in relief. She then sits down next to Yuri and takes the drink. Knowing Yuri, she was probably overthinking it so much that Natsuki's tepid response was filled with her self-doubt. I know, yeah, no, I totally see that. It's really sad. I'll do something nice for you next time. Please don't feel obligated. I want to do nice things too. No, that's fair. That's really nice. It's really sweet seeing the friendship develop in its own way. Thank you. Yeah, fair enough. You can thank me after I figure out how to do something nice. I'll do it then too. Oh, that's really good. Natsuki size. Nothing. Oh, maybe that's another reason why she hasn't actually... well, no, that's another reason why she hasn't gone to here, just because of the fact that there's no point of going there, because of the fact that you're just going to get constant grief because you haven't been getting along with these people. It just reminds me of how I haven't been getting along with my friends lately. Is that why you've been coming here? Well, no, not exactly. I haven't been avoiding them on purpose or anything, so why did you come here? Yeah, no, that's really, really nice. I think it's very, very nice that Natsuki didn't say that the reason she came here was because of the fact that her friends were being horrible. So, you know, now Yuri feels as if she is someone that Natsuki prefers to her friends, obviously, rather than just a replacement and just a means of filling boredom. That's really good. There are just other things that I'd rather be doing with my lunch lately. I like being around them when we're all just having fun, but they also can't... Oh yeah, but they also just can't take anything seriously. Oh yeah. I totally feel like this as well. Yeah, so when I'm, I don't know, feeling serious, then their attitudes just really get on my nerves. That is fair. Oh, that's interesting. It's only gotten worse ever since I joined the literature club. How come? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I used to be really good with putting up with it, because it would be so stupid to cause drama over a joke I didn't like or something. But I just have a hard time doing that lately. No, I think that's just because of the fact that in the literature club, she's been shown what a true and kind friendship actually is like. And, you know, the thing is, I think she finds it so much harder to accept this, because beforehand she'd never had real friends, I think. She was always used to trash like this, but now it's completely different because of the fact that she's had such nice company from, you know, all three, let's be honest. But I just have a hard time doing that lately. Yeah, no, fair, but it's my fault for being overly sensitive. It's not her fault, she can't do anything about that. If I have a problem, I'm not going to demand for everybody around me to change. But, yeah, I know. Monika and Sayori really don't agree with that kind of thing. Yeah, no, fair. Yeah, but they're not in my position, so it's easy for them to say that you should just communicate your feelings or whatever. Yeah, no, I totally agree, because with some people, I mean, there's just no changing them. If you communicate your feelings, it's useless because of the fact that they're... Well, maybe they could use that to make stuff even worse for you. It's hard to tell. It's not like my friend group does that kind of thing. I would just be making an embarrassment of myself. No, I know. No, I agree. Sorry, none of this has anything to do with you. I don't know why I'm talking about it. It's okay. I like listening. Yeah, no, fair. yeah, it does sound kind of weird, actually. What, listening to other people's problems? Oh my god, you really should have been more roundabout about that. Holy shit, yes. Oh, that's weird. Okay, that could have gone so wrong. Can I just mention that? Sorry. Yeah, no, that is reasonable. And like I said, I think that totally comes from her love of reading, to be honest. I just like learning about people. Do you think it's weird? No, that's not weird. I probably just misunderstood. So, no, it's just, yeah. I mean, Yuri isn't entirely the person. Yuri is the opposite of the person who is going to gossip with a problem. I'm sure a lot of people would say that they enjoy learning about other people's problems just so that they can spew that problem over to the entire fucking world. No, that's not weird. I probably just misunderstood. So, I don't know. Does that mean I should keep going? If you'd like. Okay. Well, I don't know what to talk about now. What are some things that you like about your friends? Yeah, this is going to be interesting. A lot of things. I'm seriously surprised. I mean, they're really fun to hang out with, like after school and on the weekends. Oh, and they really like my baking. Yeah, okay, that is a good point, and it's fun to complain about school together. They make me laugh a lot, and we have a lot of good memories and inside jokes. I'm going to be honest, I'm just really surprised that Natsuki actually puts up with these people, because they do sound like people you can have fun with, but at the same time they do sound quite toxic. Oh, yeah, no, Yuri was on the same train of thought as we were. Oh, I feel bad. Yeah, I'm bad at a lot of those things. So? Are all those things... Are those all things that are important to you? Yeah, seriously, that's really good. Well, kind of. But they're not things I need to get out of everybody. Everybody in the club is really different from that. No, exactly, yeah. Everyone in the club is really different from that. But I'm still friends with them too. Yeah. Yeah, that is fair. Well, Sayori really likes your baking. And she makes you laugh. And she complains a lot. No, true. That doesn't mean she's anything like my other friends. Oh, yeah, that's such a good way to break it. No, but I totally see that. Well, unlike them, she's a nice person who cares about your feelings. Yeah, excuse me? How about you don't talk that way about my friends that you don't know anything about? I'm going to be honest, I think just from everything that we've said, and just from everything that Natsuki said, and just from everything that we know about her, I mean, come on. We don't even have to see her friends just to realise how horrible they are. I mean, the worst thing is they do have genuine memories together, but then again, I mean, is that just because you really want to be in a friend group and they're just secretly laughing behind your back? I mean, it's hard to tell, actually. We don't know enough about the situation to, give a full comment on it. How about you don't talk that way about my friends that you don't know anything about? Natsuki stands up. No, wait. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't want to say something bad. Please don't leave. Natsuki sighs and shakes her head. It's fine. As long as you understand that you can't judge people like that. Well, I mean, that is kind of reasonable, but at the same time, I mean, I totally am with Yuri here. I mean, I get that Natsuki would feel like she does because she's very defensive about anything, but at the same time, I mean, Yuri feeling like that, it totally makes sense because, I mean, in a situation like this, when she's just heard bad things, and I mean, I get that she has heard some good things, but at the same time, I mean, the bad things are way more important than the good things, because I totally agree. Like, if you're going to slander somebody for their interests, you don't care about their feelings. Let's be honest here. Even if you are friends. I've always called her friends quote-unquote friends. There is a reason for that. I'm sorry. Natsuki sits back down. I'm surprised. That is true, everyone's different. You can't just compare friends like that and, measure who's better than who. Everybody's different. I'm sorry. No, I think what Yuri's saying is totally reasonable. Yeah, no, fair. I just don't like people who want to hurt you. A moment of silence stretches between them. They don't want to hurt me. Oh, that's interesting. We just like to tease each other about stupid things. It's fun. Well, I mean, sure, fair enough, but what we saw with Monica, I mean, was that teasing? That was more bullying. That really was. But then again, that's only one snapshot of a time she's had with her friends. So we can't fully have an informed viewpoint. Just because we haven't seen all of them and we haven't seen all of their moments. We just like to tease each other about stupid things. It's fun. I don't like that. Yeah, but no, that is reasonable. Well, that's why I'm friends with them and you're not. You like it? Just don't worry so much about me. It's not worth it. Yeah, no, it's interesting when... Yeah, she's really deflecting the issue here. I'm sorry. I wish I knew how to help with social conflicts. Just get Monica to. Oh my god. Like how Monica can. Yeah. Yeah, no, I see that. And Sayori, I suppose. She's good at these things. Not really. Also, I don't always want help. Sometimes it's just stuff I have to deal with myself. That's what Monica and Sayori never seem to understand. Yeah, sometimes all you do is look at them wrong and they're all like, oh, what's wrong? Is everything okay? Yeah, no, that is fully fair. Yeah, I just want to mind my own business sometimes and decide myself if I want to talk about things. The only one who understands that is you. Yeah, no, that is fair. So you really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. You're not as bad as you think. Oh, you don't need to reassure me or anything. I mean that. Plus, it makes sense that somebody who doesn't talk a lot would make a good listener. Yeah, no, I suppose. I don't necessarily think that's true, but in Yuri's case, definitely. Thank you. You're also nice. Nah, that's really good. Yeah, I do find that really interesting. I can definitely see Natsuki's viewpoint on Monika and Sayori, just simply because of the fact that, well, I mean, I get that it's really good that they're doing this, but I suppose it's always really annoying when you just slightly don't look okay and then everybody's onto your case. I see that. I got that quite a bit, actually. I mean, people are being kind, but it's just hard to appreciate because they just feel more annoying than kind just because of that. No, it's just really interesting to think about the fact that though Natsuki is feeling really, really sad about the fact that, you know, she's not accepted for her interests, she still thinks these people are friends, surprisingly, just because of the fact that that's what they do. They tease each other about these things. But the thing is, I mean, I just don't really think they're that good in terms of friends, because not only does the teasing go out of hand, judging by how sad Natsuki actually feels, but also, I mean, the teasing goes out of hand, and also it's just not a healthy means of company, if you ask me. But then again, I mean, if it does it for her, then fine, but I just don't really know if it's the best, especially because, I mean, sure, she does have fun and she does enjoy herself with them, but at the same time, they just don't sound like nice people. Like, sometimes you've got to think, is the enjoyment actually worth it? I don't know. What Natsuki said is fair, but at the same time, I think what Yuri said is also equally as fair. No, fair. Yeah, no, that is fair. That really is. It's really hard for me. It doesn't come naturally at all. It's so weird because I always thought of myself as somebody who can just say whatever's on my mind. But I feel like that only works when I'm annoyed or upset, or when I say something mean. No, fair enough. No, I can see that. Yeah. Why am I like that? You don't have to answer that, I'm just talking to myself. Yuri nods and remains silent. That is actually really interesting. No, I was thinking about this other parts of today, really. I mean, you know, it's just so much easier to talk about negative stuff, and it's so much easier to talk about anything negative than positive, and Natsuki is just kind of the embodiment of that. Yuri nods and remains silent. Natsuki notices her fidgeting with the pages of her book. Yeah, no, that is a good question. I wonder what she will say. How come you like reading so much? Oh, well, a lot of reasons. Yeah, no, I don't blame her, but I just get sucked into it so easily. It's so immersive, like I want to be a part of it. Yeah, no, I totally get what she means. I think there are a lot of things about people in real life that make me uncomfortable and frustrated. Oh yeah, same. Yeah, especially when it comes to following social conventions and group interactions. I just don't really understand it. Yeah, no, that is fair, and I have no real desire to participate. But that is understandable. I mean, it's hard to be a social person. You're just, rather than forcing yourself just to be a person that you're not, you just accept what you actually are, and then, you know, that's totally what Yuri was doing. It's kind of like in the previous side story, you know, just that communication about just understanding a feeling and working on it like that. You know, you don't try and deny that feeling, you try and understand it and then work on it, and then that causes you to be better. But I suppose it's kind of different, because to understand that feeling, then what you do is you kind of project yourself in a way that doesn't make that feeling make the situation worse. But at the same time, this is kind of different because it's not really used to change anything, it's just used to understand an emotion. But it's different with books. I feel like, yeah, it feels like I always want to be around the characters. Yeah, no, that's great. Oh my god, I feel the same. Yeah, I feel such a strong emotional connection with them in ways that I've never felt with real people. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Yeah, no, that is fair. It's really odd. It's really paradoxical, but at the same time, I mean, it totally makes sense. Really? Yeah, it's that hard for you to be around people, like, all the time. Yeah. Fairly often, especially in group settings. Yeah, no, I really don't blame her. Yeah, that's reasonable. I kind of get that. If you don't really feel like you're included in it, there's no point of taking part. Genuinely. When people are making all kinds of conversation, saying jokes and all of that, I don't know what to do and I just disengage. Yeah, fully fair. That doesn't get lonely. No, but the thing is, I mean, sure it would, but she really, really values the time she has alone. Doesn't get lonely. I don't think so. Yeah, no, that is fair. And I still enjoy spending time with people one-on-one. And I have online friends too, of course. No, that is fair. Do you ever wish that you could be friends with the characters in your books? All the time. Yeah, no, I know, that's awful. Because, I mean, it's interesting because you think about all of the people in the real world and then you just think, no desire to know them whatsoever, but the people you've had a connection with because of the fact that the book has made you passionate for them, those are the people that you want, really. I see that. All the time. God. Yeah, fully fair. I've felt like this as well, I see that. Sometimes so badly that it makes my heart ache. Yeah, me too. Yeah, honestly, because of the fact that she reads manga, it doesn't really surprise me. But yeah, me too. A lot. Yeah. Like, more than anything. Yeah, no, isn't that interesting? You can have all the friends in the world, but you can still wish that. And I totally see why as well. After Natsuki mutters that, silence fills the stairwell once more. But it's a mutual silence. Yeah, fully fair. One full of understanding. Oh, that's it. Right. That was really interesting. I really liked that. And I'm just going to take a drink of water. Yeah, really interesting little side story here, and I do wonder what is going to happen with Natsuki's friends. I mean, because let's be honest, I mean, I understand that obviously it's all people's fantasies to be either friends or really, really close to the people that you know, are in anime or manga or visual novels, but at the same time, I mean, I feel like stuff like that, you know, she wants that more than anything. You know, if that doesn't imply loneliness despite having all these friends, I don't know what it does. And it's interesting that now you sort of think about these people in a new light. You know, you kind of feel as if Natsuki is also a really lonely character just simply because of the fact that, you know, she may have loads of friends, sure, but at the same time, I mean, what use are friends if they're complete shitheads? Let's be honest here. And I mean, I get that I'm being a bit judgmental, sure, but at the same time, judging from everything, all the clues that we've gained, I think it's reasonable to think that... Right, so, I'll look at this in a bit. Right, okay, it is time to return. Dun 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 dun. Oh, it's so dramatic and cheesy. Woohoo. Oh my god, this is going to be really quite sweet. So, let's see what is going to occur now, because I feel like I don't really know what's going to happen. I mean, I think it's just going to be more conversations with Natsuki and Yuri. All we're really doing in this, let's be honest, is just not only seeing their friendship develop, but also seeing, you know, how they are just beginning to really, really become close. It's really sweet. Oh, hello. I almost thought you weren't coming today. Alright, she was held up. Yeah, well, damn. Lunch is already more than halfway over. Oh god, that doesn't sound very good. Natsuki had typically been meeting Yuri in the stairwell much earlier, since it had been a good way of dodging her friends when she didn't feel like seeing them. Yeah, no, that is fair. That really is sad that she has to do that. Oh my god, what's she done? Today she's holding a large plastic container in both hands. I ran into my friends, so I hung out with them for a while. Oh, that's actually really quite interesting to think about the fact that even though she's resolved stuff with her friends and obviously it's a better day, she still feels as if, you know, she still has the possibility to see Yuri. I think that's really nice. I ran into my friends, so I hung out with them for a while. Is that so? Yeah. Yeah, no, that is fair. Yeah, I was in a good mood today, so I figured I should. I hadn't seen them in a while, which I... Oh god, yeah, which I had to come up with an excuse for, but I expected that. Plus, I have way more of these than I know what to do with, so I figured I would share with them too. Oh my god. Yeah, genuinely, what's in there? As she sits down, Natsuki opens the lid of her container. It's cupcakes, let's be honest, you make cupcakes. You know it. It's been a while at this point, so I figured it was about time again. Oh my god, that's really sweet. Oh my god, I wonder how nice they're going to be. What are they going to be? What are they going to look like? You can take one if you want. Yuri takes a cupcake and carefully twirls it between her fingers. That's really cool. It's brown with dark green frosting immaculately shaped into a floral pattern. Top of some kind of glittery powder. That's really cool. No, yeah. I could just imagine that. Yeah, I'm assuming she did a really good job. How pretty. I just ate, so I might not be able to finish it. Oh god, that's embarrassing. To be honest, I should probably just share it at this point. Are they for the club? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Oh my god, you should reserve a cupcake. You should reserve 4 cupcakes. Yeah, I guess so. I didn't really think about it. I just made them. Oh my god, really? That's actually really quite cool. Oh, I just thought that because green is Monika's favourite colour, right? Oh yeah, but that's not really. Yuri takes a small bite. This is green tea flavoured. Oh my god, that's really good. I love green tea. Oh, do you? It was just a random idea I wanted to try, so... Oh my god, she has good intuition, holy shit. Oh god, don't laugh at me. I'm not. I just felt happy. Oh my god, no. I feel really bad for Yuri because she's laughed so little that it just kind of seems a little bit hostile when she actually does. I just felt happy. Oh, sorry. Usually when... Never mind. What I mean is that I'm glad. Yeah, don't say anything that could potentially go bad. Never mind, what I just mean is that I'm glad. Sorry for saying dumb things again. Oh my god, yeah, I do find it really interesting that even Natsuki is a person who, you know, she does self-guess herself really quite a lot. I just wanted to do something nice. And this is something I happen to be good at. No, fair. And I know that you like them from past experience. Yeah, that's great. Oh my god, yeah, I remember that. She was just reading and she had so many of them while reading. Yuri turns red, recalling the time she treated herself rather generously to Natsuki's cupcake. I like that, yeah. Ironically, her mouth is too full of cupcake for her to stammer an excuse. So she just settles for a disapproving look. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Totally proved it. How did you get into baking? Yeah, that is a good question. Oh well, I don't know. It kind of just always appealed to me. Well, a few years ago, I read this one manga with a lot of baking, so I got like super into it for a while. I was probably making stuff almost every day. Oh my god, yeah, Natsuki totally is the type of person that she would see something on a manga and then that would inspire her to do it in real life. Oh my god, never read Higurashi. Holy shit. Well, a few years, yeah. But it's something that I always knew I liked anyway. It's like, baking is like art, but when you get good at it, it gets more delicious too. No, I do see that, especially in, you know, everything is sort of a challenge in order just to present it the best way you possibly can, so I can see why you'd say it's like an art. No, fair enough. I'm struggling to imagine myself putting my heart into something so artistic, knowing that it'd just be eaten afterwards. Yeah, maybe you're too practical for it. yeah, oh my god, fair enough. I think I prefer to be on the receiving end. That's my other favourite part about it. No, I suppose you can make people happy. Yeah, fair enough. It's something I can do that makes a lot of people happy. Like, unconditionally. Everybody is always so thankful, and in that moment you get to be like the bringer of joy. Yeah, no, that is fair. I don't know, it just makes me feel valued? Yeah, I guess. No, that is interesting. It's also really interesting to think about the fact that not only it really always naturally appealed to her, but secondly, she kind of got inspired because of a manga, let's be honest here. But still, that's really cool. I mean, it's really good that, you know, that is a thing that can make her feel valued, unlike a lot of other things. I mean, my god. You just have everything going against you, so having something that actually makes you feel valued and important and special, that is really good. Yeah, I guess that. So you were able to make up with your friends today? There wasn't really anything to make up with them about. We weren't fighting or anything. No, yeah, that is kind of surprising. You weren't. Maybe I misunderstood. No, but Natsuki said that she didn't necessarily want to see the friends. I think it's just because, firstly, she didn't feel like going to see them, and secondly, I thought well, I don't know, they just got a little bit more obnoxious in their insults, and if she did any opposition, then she'd probably be able to fight back. But the thing is, I mean, they're treating her as if she's somebody who doesn't like manga, so I'm assuming what's happening is they're probably just really slandering what she likes now, and she can't really say anything because if she does, maybe it will lead to an argument. Maybe I misunderstood. Yeah, no, fair. It only turns into a fight if I lose my cool, and that's just unnecessary drama. It only makes things worse. Yeah, no, fair enough. So they're not going to stop. I mean, it only happens sometimes anyway. It shouldn't happen at all. It's just the way they are. I'm the only one who ever has a problem with it. No, that's the awful thing. It's because of the fact that she's different. These people are probably all really, really similar, yet she is just the person who's special and the one that stands out. It's just the way that they are. I'm the only one who ever has a problem with it. It's not worth it. Especially since I have somewhere to go now when I don't feel like hanging out with them. Yeah, no, reasonable. Oh, I see. Oh my god, that's hilarious. The cupcake's empty foil wrapper audibly crinkles as Yuri clenches a fist. I'm glad that the situation is resolved. And that you don't have to avoid them anymore. Yeah. No, that is fair, because avoiding friends, I mean, that must just be really awful. It's not only, especially with people like these, it's going to create a lot of complications. Also, it's just going to be really quite depressing with her as well. Me too. And I don't have to bother you during your alone time anymore. No. I'm sure you have a lot of reading to catch up on. No, this is worth it. Yeah. She's actually going to agree with it. I'm surprised. I know that cupcakes are basically nothing compared to all the stuff you've done for me. But it's the best I can do. Yeah, it's interesting just how much Natsuki values, just in general, the changing of her personality and, you know, the betterment of herself, that the disagreement between those two has caused her to, you know, feel. But it's the best I can do. So you can have the rest of them. Damn. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Natsuki grabs the box and slides it over to Yuri's feet. Damn. Yuri stares at the box. That's interesting. Then she shakes her head and slides them back. Yeah, no, that is fair. You should save them for your other friends, but I made them for you. Oh my god. Natsuki's voice whines as she protests. I know. Yeah, and I like them very much. Exactly as you thought. You succeeded. But I know you care about making your other friends happy as well. And if this is the way you know how to make that happen, then I'm not going to take it from you. No, that is fair. No, they were for making you happy. You make me happy. Oh yeah, no, that's really good. I mean, it's interesting because what Yuri did for Natsuki, I mean, it was just something in return, and that made her more happy. So she thinks that it always has to be a gesture that makes people happy. And I suppose that's a sign of the fact that her friends aren't real friends, because she could potentially always be thinking that you have to do something for somebody to make them happy. You make me happy. Yeah. Yeah, you're worth more than cupcakes to some people. Oh my god, yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, that's why they want to spend time with you. And be your friend. God, yeah, without warning, tears pour from Natsuki's eyes. She pulls her knees to her chest and starts sobbing into her arms. God, I'm really surprised. I'm such a bad person. Oh my god, yeah, no, I don't blame her. Yuri stammers, feeling panicked. That was a really sudden turn. I'm just genuinely surprised. That is interesting. Natsuki just thinking, you know, make cupcakes. I mean, she did initially say that she was going to give them to the whole club, but I think that was just a means of distracting herself from, you know, how nervous it must be just to tell Yuri that she's, you know, these have all been made for her. You know, there were so many things, like, you know, for example, the fact that, you know, the cupcakes were reserved and, you know, not all of them were eaten. No, that's not true whatsoever. It was only true that they were made for Yuri. That is really nice of her, though. Yeah, but it's interesting what Natsuki is saying here. I mean, I kind of get the impression that what was happening with her is it was something that she probably should have talked up about, let's be honest. But at the same time, I feel like because these friends aren't really willing to listen to her like Yuri is, I mean, you know, it just would have turned into an argument because of the fact that her views wouldn't have really agreed with theirs. So that's why, you know, she just went out, because if she didn't, then it was just going to cause a fight. And then obviously everything's okay now because time has told itself, really. Yeah, no, that is totally true. No, I do agree. I mean, I get that this is not very healthy company, or at least that's just my opinion, but at the same time, I mean, it's less awkward than avoiding them, I suppose. No, that is fair. No, but that is really interesting. Yeah, Yuri stammers, feeling panicked. No, I don't blame her. I didn't mean to say something bad. Natsuki shakes her head and wipes her eyes. You didn't. I just... Oh god, Natsuki tries to choke back her sobs, but struggles to speak through them. I just really hate myself sometimes. And it feels so wrong when you say those nice things to me. I know, this is just the sad thing, I mean... Yeah, no, it just feels like something she can't really comprehend, because this is really different from her own view of herself, which is, you know, just really, really hating. Like I don't deserve it. I'm sorry. No, I am. I'm so difficult. That's not her fault. And I can't think of even a single thing about myself that somebody would... She can, though, at least. And I hated myself for bothering you during lunch. No, I do find it really interesting that a lot of the themes that these people are going through is that, you know, they're just really, really sad people, I think, and, you know, all of the things they do, even though they probably deep down know it is a kind thing to do, but at the same time they just feel so bad for doing it just because of the fact that, you know, they just... Well, I think when they're sad, they just kind of they just interpret things differently, so it kind of convinces their, you know, emotional argument. And I hated myself for bothering you during lunch. I just thought it was my chance to be a good person, like to be nice and do the things you wrote about in the letter. I knew if I tried in the club, Sayori and Monica would be super annoying and... Yeah, no, fair enough. If I tried in the club, Sayori and Monica would be super annoying and make a huge deal out of it, you know? I think a lot of those negative things too about myself. I never felt like a good person. Oh god, yeah, I never felt like a good person. I always scrutinise everything I say, and later I feel like I said all the wrong things. No, totally. Not only just everything she says, everything she does as well. That's what I do quite a bit. No, but that is fair. And I just spend so much time thinking about myself. Yeah, I know, that's the worst thing. When I'm going to be honest, I think when I was the loneliest, my self-hatred was the worst. It's just because of that. Because you have so much time to think about it. So as a result of that, your thoughts just make you worse and worse in terms of how you feel about it. Because you have so much time to sort of develop those thoughts, really. And I just spend so much time thinking about myself. Yeah, no, hating myself and feeling like everybody else must hate me as well. Yeah, so I understand some of that through my own experience. Yeah, no, I can totally see that. And that's why I wanted to write that letter and express my feelings. Yeah, no, fair enough. It pained me to see those things in someone else that I saw in myself. Yeah, no, that's really good. Natsuki sniffles. Yuri rustles through her bags and pulls out some tissues, then hands them to Natsuki. Yeah, no, that's really good. Monika tells me that it takes a good person to reflect on those things. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Yeah, the desire to improve yourself, that makes you a good person. Yeah, that makes you a good person. So don't worry so much. Also, there are things about you that people would like, so... Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I wonder, like what? Like... Yeah, no, I see that. Like how fun for people to be around. I mean, look at these conversations with the two people that are standing right before us. I mean, my god. They could not have had these conversations if it wasn't for, them just Natsuki just keeping good company, really. It's as simple as that, but it's so true. Like how you're fun for people to be around. And you're not shy. Yeah, no, fair. And you know how to make people laugh. Yeah, that's reasonable. And you're very passionate about things and you know how to take the lead. God, the list just doesn't end. Yeah, no, I do see that, especially Yuri. I mean, my god, it's really interesting what she does here. I mean, she just constantly, it's as if she just constantly does things here just to, just to make it, she just constantly feels as if she has to do something to make someone happy. I mean, yeah, that's a mark of a good person. I mean, obviously it's not really a good way to think about it, but it's still, if you are willing to do these things just to make somebody else happy, then sure. Yeah, no, that is understandable. Yeah, that is fair. Yeah, fair. I feel like with Natsuki, it was kind of like this with me, you just always get bullied for the things you like and your confidence in not only yourself, but other people around you, it severely decreases, especially because of the fact that, whether her friends are real or not, they're not nice at all. And just a lot of things. Oh. Yeah, no, that's better than feeling sad. Holy shit. Well, you're now just making me feel really embarrassed. Fair enough. Well, you're the one who asked. And don't you think I feel embarrassed? Oh my god, I know. Jesus Christ, what would happen if somebody saw this? Don't you feel I think embarrassed? Natsuki tries to hide a smile. Then she sighs as it fades again. Every time I come here, I always think that it's the last time. Oh yeah, that's good. But then I keep coming back for some reason. Is that bad? No, I don't think it is whatsoever, because I just think it's such a healthy place for Natsuki to be in. I really do think that, you know, this is better than anything her other friends gave her. Just really confusing. I mean, friends and I go way back, so ditching them all the times feels like, I don't know. Feels like what? Natsuki's voice gets quiet. Yeah, no, maybe I'm scared that they'll get mad at me. I really don't know what to do. I mean, this is the thing. It's just like another sign that Natsuki's friends aren't real. They should be understanding if you want to go to other people. But then again, I mean, I suppose in some situations, maybe it could be the case that with other people, ditching friends for other people could potentially be something rightfully to get mad about. But if the friends cause Natsuki all of this, then, you know, she's got a full right to. I really don't know what to do. Yeah, no, I do wonder what Natsuki's going to do. Oh my god, Yuri does that. Wow. She pauses. Yuri stares into the distance, tracing her eyes along the patterns of the floor tiles while she thinks to herself. Yeah, what would you do, hypothetically, if your friends were happy for you instead of mad at you? Happy for what? Happy that your new club is making you happy. Well, it's just not a fair hypothetical. Natsuki says that, but with a little confidence in her voice. Well, it's fair because it's just so different to reality. I always told myself that I don't rely on the approval of others to be happy. Yeah, reasonable. I still feel that way, but I'm spending time with people who put me down whenever I don't have their approval. Oh my god. Yeah, what was that about Yuri being so judgmental and saying things about, you know, people that she doesn't have any information about, not informed about whatsoever? Yeah. Now you're seeing why she said it. Holy fuck. Yeah, I'm spending time with people who put me down whenever I don't have their approval. That's probably what's making me feel so confused. Yeah. Because I'm threatened out of the things that should make me happy. Yeah. So no matter what, it's like I have to be unhappy or... Yeah, no, I do see that. So no matter what, it's like I have to be unhappy to be happy. It's making my head hurt. That must make it really difficult to feel comfortable with yourself. Yeah, no, that's reasonable. Being made to feel like you're wrong just for being the person you are. Yeah, exactly, yeah. And that is what the friends do. Yeah, it really goes against everything I believe in, doesn't it? It goes against the kind of person I want to be. Yeah, no, I see that because you're becoming the kind of person that you want to be more and more. Let's be honest, the more you're friends of Yuri and friends of people in the club and you have people that you can talk to about your issues with. But at the same time, I mean, if you're wanting to become a new person and yet your quote-unquote friends are just scrutinising you for that, then it's horrible. I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with a lot of things. Natsuki presses her palms into her forehead and shakes her head. I know it's best for me, but I keep convincing myself out of it. Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, totally. It's so much easier to be comfortably unhappy than it is to do something scary, but that's kind of a theme that has been really key within these side stories, you know? People step out of their boundaries to do things that don't even have to be done, but at the same time, that makes things so much better in the long run. So it's like biting the bullet for years of reward. Well, not years, but months. Well, just a long time of reward after that. So, Yeah, it's worth it, but at the same time, it's really hard to do. It's so much easier to be comfortably unhappy than it is to do something scary. To do what? You know, yeah, to end it. With them? Yeah, that really doesn't surprise me. Natsuki nods. I didn't think you were actively considering that as an option. No, but I think with Natsuki, she has never had good company, so when she realises what good company truly is, i.e. with Yuri, then, yeah, didn't think you were actively considering that as an option. Because the thing is, beforehand, what Natsuki and Yuri were doing, they weren't considering themselves as people, they were just considering themselves as other people with interests that are conflicting, but now they're really treating each other as actual human beings, and you know, they're just being so good about it as a result. I mean, yeah, it's really healthy, her hanging out with Yuri. It's hard, but it is healthy. Yeah, no, fair, I wasn't until recently. It's just one of those things where, like, yeah, it's been a certain way for so long that you just get used to it. Like, so much of you has gone into it, so much that I feel like that's just, yeah, so much that it just feels like that's how life is. Yeah. And throwing it away is like throwing away such a big part of your life. But that's bullshit. Yeah, it makes me feel sick to think about. It is understandable, but at the same time, if that big part of your life is influenced by something being really unhealthy, then yeah, it can piss off. If it makes you feel worse, and if it makes your life feel worse. Oh god, I hate this music, because I was like, I'm doing a motivational speech, but like, you get what I mean. It makes you feel sick to think about. Natsuki sighs. It's just really scary. It's terrifying. What are you scared of? Don't know, a lot of things. She's scared of the fact that, well, I suppose that is a real reasonable point. I mean, these people are horrible. You don't want to hang out with them. What are they going to do to you once they realise that you don't want to know anymore? I know, a lot of things. Like being alone. Yeah. Not having anyone to talk to or hang out with. Not being able to replace what I have with them. And I don't want them to hate me. And I'm scared that they'll... Jesus. Yeah. I mean, this is the worst thing. Of course, that implies that these people were not friends whatsoever. I'm scared that they'll hurt me for going against them. Physically? Not physically. Well, maybe, I mean, I don't know, but... Yeah, Yuri clenches her fists. Natsuki. What? If anyone even thinks to cause you harm, is she going to offer herself up? Yeah, nice one. God, isn't it really interesting just seeing the totally anxious Yuri and seeing what she will do for her friends? That really is good. I will unleash hell upon them. Natsuki snorts in laughter. Oh, no, she's being serious, though. Don't laugh at me. Oh, sorry, I like that. No, she probably said, that is probably the most badass thing Yuri has said. Let's be honest here. I like that. That's all. Oh. Well, I meant it. Yuri's gonna become the next yandere. Oh my god. I know you did. Natsuki gives Yuri an endearing look. Well, if Yuri becomes a yandere, just... I don't know. Don't be like that one fucking killer who cosplays as them. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Natsuki gives Yuri an endearing look. I needed it. As the conversation lapses, Natsuki again slides her box of cupcakes over to Yuri. Just take them, okay? That is interesting. I don't want other people to have them anymore. Are you sure? Natsuki nods. I'm sure. I will then. Yeah, no, that's interesting, and I just think it's really interesting to think about the fact that Natsuki is going to have a hard time. Like she said, she's going to have to overstep a bound, and that is going to be difficult. That is going to be difficult. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time though, it's going to be so worth it. It really will be worth it, because I'm sure when she gets good company, she's going to stop thinking she's a bad person. She's going to stop thinking that well, you know, there's nothing she can really do in order to improve herself. She's going to stop. She's not going to be bullied for her interests. She's just going to be so much happier in general. She needs other company. Natsuki looks away, but a feeling of warmth spreads through her. She holds on to that feeling, knowing it will give her courage. That's great, yeah. Oh my god, what's happening now? Oh, you're here first today. Mm-hmm. And you brought reading material. Oh god, this just sounds like they're gonna read porn together. I mean, I'm sorry, but whenever you hear people say, oh, that's some good material, like, I'm sorry. I just always hear people say, just refer to stuff as material. As, well, no, it kind of depends on the intonation of your voice and also your mood as well. I don't know. But, like, whenever you say, oh, that's some good material right there, I swear just everybody is referring to porn. Like, seriously. I don't know. It really, really is sweet just to see, you know, overall, you just totally... It is interesting. You get somebody who's been totally bullied by their friends and then you give them good company, and it's so interesting just to see how they change. Oh no, I know, I really do, because let's be honest, Natsuki's gonna have to do a lot to go away from these friends. And it does feel weird, I'm sure. You know, it's as if, yeah, also something really key there. She totally has had enough of these people. And he brought reading material. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, that's really nice. God, yeah, that's something that's new. Natsuki is sitting in her usual spot, this time holding a volume of manga while her lunch sits beside her. Yuri sits down as well and opens her own book. It sucks when a good series has to come to an end. Oh my god, yeah, I love that this is the 6th side story and she's saying this. Yep. Reflective of this. Yes, seriously, like it's such a big part of your life. And then one day there's just nothing left. I would say the When They Cry series, but I've still got to read both When They Cry manga installments, and I've got to read, yeah, and the manga installments, they're so fucking long. Like, maybe even over 10,000 pages at this point. They're so long. But the visual novels for When They Cry, I suppose, because I played them for nearly, like, a year. Maybe, no, even more than a year, actually. Maybe a year and a half, who knows. Yeah, but I do agree. I wonder, I mean, obviously I want school to end as soon as possible, and I want to just get out there. I want to get to university, get a good job and stuff. But at the same time, I mean, I will be feeling like this in retrospective. And even though I don't like school much, I'll probably be really thinking that it was good later on down the line, who knows. Or maybe I'll reminisce differently and I'll have a different view in the future than I did now. I love that slapping thing. Like, it's such a big part of your life and then one day there's just nothing left. Makes you feel so empty. Yeah, and that totally goes with her friends as well, I suppose. Unfortunately, I'm about to experience that myself. I'm on the last book of this series. I wonder how big this series is. And in terms of pages, the count. That sucks. But there's also something satisfying about letting a story conclude. I don't know if I'd want to go... want it to go on forever. No, you can't, because then it just gets totally boring and the original story is kind of undermined. I found that with one story, i.e. Higurashi, I played the console arcs, and then that kind of, because it was lower quality, it kind of undermined my impression of the original story. But then, as I let time pass, I learned to appreciate the main story more and more, and I'm now kind of going through a phase where I'm just really, really appreciating how good it is. Which I didn't go through before, because I think I did enjoy the console material, I just got kind of bored at the end, I think. Especially because it ended on kind of a crappy note, because Horror Plus is awful. To be fair, the fan service at the end is fun, but still, anyway, I'm really getting beside the point. Yeah, reasonable. Maybe. But there are some things that I wish could. Yeah, no, that is fair. Oh, that's interesting. On the other hand, have you ever read something that overstayed its welcome? Yeah, definitely. Alright, I can think of at least one thing I've read that got pretty unbearable like halfway through, and the ending really sucked. So it sucks when something good has to end, but it also sucks when they just keep inventing more plot until you don't like it anymore. No, that is fair. That's why I always really, really like anime that are only one series long, because they just don't have the potential for stuff like that. Like, oh god, don't think of me. Okay, I am a sane human being, okay? But let's say Lane, for example. I mean, Serial Experiments Lane, that's a fucking brilliant anime, and I think it just takes one idea and then it just really, really does everything it can, but it doesn't do too much with it either. It's really, really well done. Happy Sugar Life is a better example, actually. I think Lane does a bit too much. I think Happy Sugar Life is a perfect example. Yeah, but I totally see that. I guess it sucks either way. I think Happy Sugar Life is a fucking good anime, by the way. Can I just say? Well, that's the nature of all things. They come to an end. Unfortunately, yeah, and this friendship that Natsuki is having, it's so making her feel worse. It's not inevitable. She can end it at any time. She just needs to say... She just needs to do that to them. That's the nature of all things. They come to an end. The two fall silent. They slowly eat while making their through... That's really sweet. They slowly eat while making their way through their respective reading material. Except Natsuki doesn't seem to be touching her food at all. You don't go out during the weekends, right? Excuse me? Oh my god, yeah, Yuri's just... God, I feel bad for Yuri. She's probably never ever been asked to do something like this. Like with friends at the mall or downtown or whatever. Yeah, she does go out to clear her head, I remember. She goes in the woods and just any place without people. Not a total shut-in, you know. Oh, my bad for making assumptions. Yeah, God's not a hikikomori. Fucking hell. Well, I'm sure I go out less often than other people. Like you and the others in the club. Yeah, no, I don't really meet with friends and arbitrarily spend time like this. Yeah, I'm kind of like Yuri. She has a board game group? I'm seriously surprised. What? I'm usually meeting with my board game group. Board game group? Still though, I'm just seriously surprised she has more friends that are outside of the club. What? It doesn't matter, it's just more nerdy stuff. But still, they share the same interests. I can't believe this. I really can't. Why do you ask anyway? Yeah, no, fair. And probably for the reason I'm thinking as well. I was just curious. And I just realised that I couldn't picture it, so I was curious. Oh god. Oh. Yuri looks at Natsuki and realises that she's shaking. Oh yeah, that must be quite embarrassing. Yeah, don't look at me like that. Sorry. Natsuki pulls her knees into her chest and puts her head down. I can't take this. Did I do something? God, yeah. Yuri gets flustered, her mind racing over what she may have said or done. I did. Yeah, oh God. Yeah, so obviously they're talking about, you know, ends in a casual way. Natsuki probably just trying to make the issue a little bit easier to cope with. But no. Yeah, no, fair. Of course. I ended it. Oh, I texted them earlier telling them. Oh God, no, that is reasonable. I mean, she doesn't have to see this. She doesn't have to see their responses. They sound like shit people. They don't deserve their response to be seen. And then I just block them because I'm so afraid of their responses. Oh no, it just feels like I'm dying inside. Oh, that's... I'm sorry. God, yeah. Yeah, no, fair. I mean, at least Yuri's there for her. To be honest, I think if Sayori was here, she'd hug her now. Totally unsure of what to do. Yuri can barely find any words of support to offer. Yeah, fair. Meanwhile, the sound of Natsuki's unusually hard breathing fills the air. Then she speaks again, barely above a whisper. Help me. God, I feel sick and want to hit my head against things. Please help, I can't say this. Jesus, you may be having a panic. Fucking hell. Yeah, my God, this is emergency conditions. Jesus Christ. Oh, I have experience with this, so I'll help you through it, okay? Oh my God. Jesus, I mean... That's horrible. That must have had such a significant, impact on her. Natsuki meekly nods through her rapid breath, head still buried in her knees. Yuri slides herself over to Natsuki and sits on the step behind her. Then she puts her hands on Natsuki's shoulders. Can you feel my hands? Natsuki nods. Her shaking becomes much... Oh God. Oh my God. Yeah, fair. The shaking becomes much more apparent through Yuri's sense of touch. Yuri keeps her voice low and gentle. Yeah, oh yeah, that's really good. That's interesting, you're safe right now. You're in a good and safe place where nothing can hurt you. Natsuki nods once more. Although Yuri is only touching Natsuki's shoulders. Jesus. Though Yuri is only touching Natsuki's shoulders, she can practically feel her racing pulse through the base of her neck. God, oh yeah, great. Wow, where did Yuri learn this from? Because, I mean, this is something that you would have thought is really, really social. And, you know, I'm just so surprised that somebody this shy would know how to do something like this. I think it's something she's got from a book, to be honest. I'm not even joking. We'll do a breathing exercise together. All you have to do is listen to my breaths and breathe along with me. Let's breathe in now. Yeah, good one. Yuri takes a deep, slow breath. Beneath her hands, she feels Natsuki's shoulders rise as Natsuki takes a breath of her own, trying to mimic Yuri. Yeah, great. Calm her mind like that. That's so good. They exhale together, although Natsuki's breath shakes. Oh, God. Just do it loads and loads of times. That's good. Let's keep it going. Yuri breathes in once more and Natsuki joins her. Yeah, good for her. They continue like that a few more cycles, while Yuri closely monitors. Eventually, Yuri feels Natsuki rest more of her weight onto Yuri's palms. Let's focus on the physical world. All you have to do is focus on the feeling of your breaths going in and out, and the weight of my hands on your shoulders. You're in a safe and comfortable physical space. Minutes pass in silence. God, no, that's really good. Yeah, by now the worst of it has passed, but Yuri is determined not to move away until Natsuki prompts her to. Meanwhile, Natsuki has lifted her head off her knees, and her breathing is mostly steadied. God, that's so sad. Then she takes a final deep breath and slowly pulls herself to her feet. Yeah. Causing Yuri to let go. She stretches her arms. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to freak out. I don't know what my deal... You had a panic attack, don't even apologise, oh my god. I don't know what my deal is. You don't have to apologise. Exactly that. But yeah, seriously, I mean, you're only human for responding like that. This must be enormously stressful for you. Is that gonna... Oh god, I hope not. But at the same time, I mean, if it does, then at least Yuri's here for her. Is that gonna keep happening? It may, or it may not. We can take measures to help prevent it in the future, but I think it will naturally get better over time. Yeah, me too. And I think the more she hangs out with Yuri, it will. Yuri is such a kind person as well. She really is. I mean, a bit of encouragement and fucking hell, she's so good. Yeah, loneliness really can alter a person in one or two ways. I mean, you can either be nice or you can just... to be honest, I feel like I don't know, just always when I learn about really isolated people, I kind of think about myself sometimes as well. I mean, I suppose I'm not really as bad. I mean, really isolated people. I swear, either they're really nice or they're some of the most mentally ill criminals. I swear to God. But I think Yuri's definitely the better. Or maybe they're just average, really. You don't necessarily have to be... Well, it depends what defines a person as nice. You may not say anything to another person, but really be nice to the other person. Are you subjectively, to that other person that you're nice to, you will be considered nice, but to the one that you say nothing to, you may not be. Yeah, great. I do too. But to be fair, Yuri didn't have isolation, I think. I mean, she did have isolation socially, but at the same time, I think what she did with her books, that really made up for it. Yuri turns away to pick up her open book from the dusty floor. Oh yeah, which she had hastily set down earlier. She brushes the dust off the cover. Yeah, no, I'm so happy that she's there for us, seriously. I don't think I could have gotten through that alone. If she was alone, she would still be with that toxic friend group. You're not alone. Yeah, no, I know, seriously. Feeling shy again, Yuri speaks into her own lap. From now on. Yeah, it's interesting. Yuri totally had the view that anybody would. She was always alone with these friends. You don't have to do anything alone. Yeah, fully fair. As she says that, Yuri tenses up. It's rare for her to so openly share her... No, I totally see that. But yeah, they're fully connected. I see why. But something about Natsuki, of all people, makes it feel so much more natural to do so. Perhaps because, like Yuri, Natsuki is so timid and uncertain of herself. No, I totally see that. Natsuki does such a good job at hiding it that it's taken a long time for Yuri to finally realise. Yeah. You remember everything she was saying about her uncertainty of, being a good person. It's a great example of that. And because of that, Yuri is able to deliver the reassurance that she herself would have wanted. Yeah, demonstrating that you deserve the love of others. If you can accept that for the first time, then perhaps you can begin the tumultuous journey of learning to love yourself. Yeah, oh my god, wow. Of course, so it looks like Yuri has one of her books, and yeah, Natsuki's there as well. Do you really mean that? You're probably going to regret saying that if you do. It is interesting with Yuri. I feel like she's one of the people that she really understands emotions, but she just doesn't really have the capability yet to be able to love herself and be certain of herself as a person as well. But you don't necessarily have to have a good understanding of emotions to be certain of yourself. Yeah, reasonable. Yeah, but that is fair. No, I really like this, that she herself would have wanted. Yeah, no, and it's interesting because I feel like this was a lesson that without Sayori, she never ever would have been able to get, really. You're probably going to regret saying that if you do. How so? Because I'm probably going to have a lot of free times during the weekends from now on. God, that's horrible. I mean, just to think about the fact that, her friends probably made her take all of her weekend up, yet they were just this poisonous in terms of company. I mean, that really is sad. So you're giving me permission to be as annoying as I want and drag you around to a lot of places. No, but it's an experience, of course, I see. But you already said it, so you can't take it back now. Oh. Well, I suppose I have no choice but to accept that responsibility then. Yeah, what's going to happen now? I know a good ice cream place. Oh? Oh my god, yeah, she never said it, to be fair. That means you'll finally figure out my favourite ice cream flavour. Huh? What are you talking about? Well, you don't remember? Oh, that was the first day. Wow. The first day that you came to this club, you guessed everybody's favourite ice cream flavour. But yeah, for me, you said you had no idea. Seriously? Don't remember that at all. No, yeah. Oh wait, yes I do. I said it was probably green tea. What? Seriously? Yudi shakes her head. That's really surprising. Yeah, reasonable taste. That does sound nice, actually. I don't think it's the best, but still, not the worst either, my god. Monica's is the worst. Oh my god, how could you go for vanilla when you could go for 10 billion other flavours? It's criminal. It's a good guess, but my favourite is usually to get chocolate and raspberry together. Chocolate and raspberry? How fancy. I see that, yeah, how's that fancy? Oh, I don't know. I feel like I should have guessed something like that. Well, maybe next time I'll try chocolate and strawberry. Hey, strawberry's my favourite. Damn. What a coincidence. Oh, I love that, yeah. I think it helps to have something to look forward to. No, it does though, yeah, I agree. I still have the sick feeling in my stomach. Yeah, I fully agree. And when she goes out in the weekend, and when she spends her weekend with her actual friend, rather than these fake little arseholes, she will realise why it is the right thing. Totally. If she hasn't realised it already, then she will realise why that text and that means of breaking up with her friends was totally worth it. But it's easier now to convince myself that I did the right thing. Is there anything better I could be doing? No. Not that I know of. No, she was brilliant. I mean, my god, when she helped Natsuki in her panic attack, fucking hell, that was so good of her. There's nothing that will make this easy for me. And you already did more than I thought anyone could. No, exactly. You know, this is just the power of being a good friend and being somebody that is always there for her, because as a result of her being able to talk about any of this, you know, she's been able to have such a good time, and she's been able to really make a good decision that's going to impact her through the entirety, really. It's such a hard thing to do as well. And you already did more than I thought anyone could. Yeah, no, come to think about it, we never talked about the letter you wrote. Yeah, no, fair. That was just the introduction to such a good piece of friendship, really. But I feel like we're way past that at this point. I don't even know what to talk about. Except that I think it helped me understand my needs a little bit better. Yeah, the way I like to be treated. And the kinds of friends I want to have. Yeah, good, yeah. That's why I wanted to start coming here in the first place. Even though I was so scared of causing more problems. Yeah, no, fair, it's just totally worth it. I thought it was a coincidence that you ran into me here initially. Oh, well, not exactly. What do you mean? Nothing. I may have tracked you down first. Oh my god, that's hilarious with the help of Sayori. But you said... Oh my god, that must be so creepy. God, I was shy, okay? I wasn't ready to, like... Whatever, you know what I'm saying. Well, I guess I'm glad that you worked out the car. Oh my god, yeah. That's hilarious, even if it was in your own way. I can tell that you've been making a lot of difficult decisions. Yeah, seriously. It will, yeah, it's brave and it will make things better in the long run. I think anybody would be proud of you for it. Yeah, I certainly would be. Anyone? You mean, like you? Yeah? Yeah, definitely. Yes, like me. You know, I could get used to this. As long as you don't tease me too much. Oh god, no, fair enough. Fine. Just a little then. That's fine. God, isn't it really interesting just seeing this side of Natsuki that, you know, you never ever would have expected to see? It really is nice, but it's just interesting where you see this really defiant and defensive side of Natsuki totally get decreasing because of the fact that she's in really good terms with everybody. She doesn't feel a need to be defensive, and also, you know, she doesn't really feel it comes natural to her anymore because she's not hanging out with poisonous company. I know how uncertain everything feels to you right now, but I really do think that good things are in store. Those are my honest feelings. No, fair. Feels nice to be reassured. Yeah, fully fair. Yeah. I feel like that's going to be the last line, so just reread a bit. They are past that point. My god. The effects of the letter have definitely come into play. Wow. She has, yeah. But a new feeling hangs in the air. Yeah, no, fair. A feeling of greater certainty in their path forward. In just a few hours, there will be another literature club meeting. Whether, oh my god, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Each of them, all with their own special qualities, have something unique that they can deliver to one another. No, and it is just really interesting to think about the fact that now it's kind of as if everybody always has wanted it, but it's just really, really surprising that we've always had some sort of division in the club that has made it so that not everybody is happy. But, you know, we're just getting there more and more. Yeah, through friendship and literature, the club members will continue to grow. Yeah, no, I totally agree. And find new happiness together. The end of each chapter is the start of the next. Yeah, no, that's reasonable. Yeah, it's sort of the chapter where people having conflict and, you know, having things that need to be solved. It's the end of that, and it's the start of, you know, just the rewards of that, really, and the great company that they've made as a result. Yudi thinks to herself, since she's just about to finish her long-running series, it would be the best to have a new book lined up. Fair enough, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, that's where they should go. Yeah, perhaps this weekend would be a good visit to the bookstore. What's happening now? Together. Yeah, no, fair enough, yeah. God, that was amazing. I really, really like that story. That was such a good end to the side stories, though. Seriously, they did a perfect job at ending that. And now we've only got 2 more CGs. Oh my god, we've got a sketch of Monica. I'll look at those later. But, yeah, my god. Oh, this is so sweet. That was really, really good. And it totally makes sense as to why self-love is, you know, the title of the story. So yeah, equals is the next thing we have to read. I'll just take a little break and then we'll do it. Right, okay, so now it is time to see whatever this final little story is about. Right, okay, so yeah, I do wonder, it's really quite interesting, the design of this. We've got not only everybody here, but by the way, can I just mention, I think these sprites of all of the characters here, they really are quite cute, and you know, they just did a really, really good job with all of the CGs and just in general the art. Oh my god, there is so much new content. I mean, to be honest, I paid 15 quid for this port. I mean, it was worth it for these stories, so I think they were brilliant. Really have changed my view of DDLC as a whole. But at the same time, what I'm just trying to say is, like, they needed to have good content for that much money when you could just play the free game. So yeah, let's play equals, see what happens. What is it going to be about? Oh, that's interesting. So it looks as if this is going to be the club meeting of, I don't really know, maybe this is going to be the club meeting once everything has gone fully right between everybody, and you know, there is no more issue anymore. Now they can just totally enjoy their time as a club together. So I do wonder what is going to happen. Okay, everyone. Oh, interesting. We're going to be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking, since people were starting to talk about the festival. Oh, that's interesting. Oh my god. No, this is actually going to be really quite cool, because it's going to be as if the original plot of DDLC didn't happen, and, you know, this is where nothing is fucked up. Monica is a genuine person. Sayori, you know, is not going to kill herself. You know, we don't exist, ironically enough. And, yeah. So it's going to be really interesting to see what's actually going to happen. I was thinking, since people were starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over the general direction of the club and all that. Yeah, no, fair enough. Gonna turn that down. Oh my god, yeah. I think it will help us figure out what we want to do. Yeah. I think it will figure us... my god, I think it will help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know? Oh, Sayori and I already came up with a really good plan. Yeah, no, isn't that interesting? Because if in the normal situations, Sayori would have never ever wanted to do something in the festival, because she would have just been way too depressed. Really, for the festival? Yeah, so the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food booths. Then we take a map and plan the most efficient route so that we can... oh my god, so we can get to most of them before the lines get too long. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Of course, Sayori would want that. Oh my god, that's so funny. I mean, that is proper try-hard consumerism. No, fair enough. That is a pretty smart idea, though. That has nothing to do with the club. Wait, you have to let me finish. Alright, fine, go ahead. Right, so basically, we get all the food we can, and then we come back here and we all eat together. Oh my god, that's really cool. That's all. Well, I got tricked by twice for the same joke. Boo, don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Oh my god. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it. God, that's really surprising. No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. Yep, no, I mean to be fair, anything could be literature related if you think about it. You can make a potential poem or story about eating something. I mean, probably wouldn't be a very good one, but still, I really would prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together anytime. The festival's a unique opportunity. No, that is fair. But to be fair, I don't get this. Why can't they do both? Genuinely. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interest in the club. No, that is fair. To be honest, I think it's best just these 4 members, I really do. I just don't really know what would happen to the club if more people joined. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. we really got a shot at showing people what the literature club is all about. I'll tell you what, we can do both, right? Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's the most sensible thing. We'll make time for your food mission and still put together a public event. Oh my gosh, yes! I was just joking, but that's a really good idea. I agree, yeah. Well, I'm glad that's settled. yeah, oh my god, fair enough. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the literature club. Yeah, no, that is good. But yeah, that is fair. Well, that's tough because everybody gets something different out of the club. And also, people aren't really going to... Some people may not think about literature being the most interesting and the most appealing. So what are they going to do? Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. Oh my god. Yeah, every single one of them has a massive story to tell. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build. A reputation of people where everybody is so kind, nice, supportive. And, you know, these are the people to go to when you are not feeling like you're having the best time. I mean, obviously Monika and Sayori will always do what they can to help. If you try to get to know Yuri and Natsuki, then of course they will as well. Yeah, that could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build. Yeah. That's too embarrassing. No, seriously. Oh, but you'd have so much to talk about. No, fair enough. That's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way. Well, maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's a literature club. We talk about that stuff together, right? Yeah, no, that's reasonable. And the only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it. Oh, you're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. Yeah, no, isn't it interesting just how much easily everything is resolved now that these people are fully friends with each other? It's not good to say suck it up, because it sounds like their feelings don't matter. That's a good point, actually, yeah. Right, my bad. It's just a habit I need to break. Yeah, no, you can just totally see the influences with her worst friends there, my god. Well, anyway, who's gonna start? I'll start. I was the first to join after all. Wouldn't that be me? No, I want to go first. Yeah. And to be honest, I think Monika, I think it suits for her to either be first or last because of the fact that she's a club president. If I'm fine, you can start, I don't mind. Yay. So. Gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. Yeah, no, that's reasonable. It seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself. You know, like if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. Yeah, no, that is fair. I suppose if you share your problems as a poem, then, you know, you don't necessarily have to... You can hide the problems and you don't have to say, like, help me now, I need help, and, you know, you don't have to make other people's days worse because you're feeling like that. I see that. Yeah. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know other people, too. Yeah, no, totally. Fair. So I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monika. And she was sleeping. Oh my god, don't remind me of that. Oh gosh, that must have been so embarrassing. Holy fuck. Yeah, but it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club. No, it what? Yeah, no, that is fair. I could definitely see why she'd want to encourage that. Especially since writing helped me so much, I wanted to see it help other people too. But it ended up being me who was inspired, because I remember feeling like Monika was just so sweet and mature, and that I could trust her with anything. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, no. No, that's fully fair. Yeah. It made me feel a lot less alone, having somebody who knew even the bad things about me. That's fair. No, I totally see what she means, and because of the fact that it's helped her and just given her that peace of mind, she wants to promote that, and I totally see why. And at that point, I knew the literature club was going to be special for a lot of people. Yeah. Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, seriously, yeah. And then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us, and Natsuki too. I think for Yuri, it really helped for me to take the lead before she was able to open up a little. Oh my god, yeah, totally, yeah. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite, where she wasn't ready to get really close to somebody really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better at understanding different people's needs. Yes, no, I totally see that. Yeah. And that makes me really happy. No, because I suppose if you think about how much she likes to make people happy, the more she understands people's needs, the more she'll be able to, just do what she just enjoys best. And let's be honest, do what masks her depression the most. And that makes me really happy. Yeah, fair. Because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whatever new members we get, yeah, no, that's really good. And whatever new members we get, I want to help them in those ways too. Yeah, fully understandable. I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you. But isn't it interesting to think about the fact that, there are so many emotions in a person that you can have one person really, really help you and you can realise something, but you can still have so many other problems. And, it's just the gradual working on yourself which is happening. And it's just really quite sweet to see, Yuri just totally go from somebody who's so shy to, look at how she was with Natsuki, to such a fucking good friend. Really? I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behaviour back then. I was really short-sighted. Yeah, no, that is fair. The only reason I came was to find others who were into fantasy. Fair, yeah, I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember... Yeah, no, fair. I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific idea of the kind of person I could be friends with. So when Sayori tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. No, that is fair, yeah. I think I was naive to assume that similar interests were the key component of friendship. Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, I've kind of gone through the same learning curve as Yuri. Holy shit. Yeah, Sayori and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. Yeah, no, fair enough. That's something I never knew how to do, or even thought to do. No, that is fair. I suppose she's on the receiving end of kindness, she's not on the giving end. It does make sense, but yeah, and isn't it interesting, Natsuki, Sayori gives Yuri kindness, and then Yuri kind of relays that kindness to Natsuki. But I stayed in the club thanks to that. Yeah, totally. And I started trying as hard as I could to understand people better. Yeah, Natsuki, oh my god, yeah, you really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed. Well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who is easily liked by others. Like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behaviour and all the wrong things I said. But the whole time I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. No, fair enough. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everybody else. Oh, also, I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take the time to write, rather than oh my god, yeah, fair enough, yeah. It's so strange the way things turned out. No, totally. Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's so strange the way things turned out. It's so far different from anything I ever would have expected. But I'm happy. Yeah, no, totally. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Yeah, no, fair. Oh my gosh. What? You're so cute that I'm going to throw up. Is that her response to something really, really cute? What? Okay, please don't do that, Sayori. That's weird. Besides, I'm not cute. Hey, isn't that my line? Yeah, no, seriously though, yeah. Oh, well for me it's actually true, so. Oh my god, that's hilarious. What are you saying? Nothing. I finished my part, so somebody else take their turn. Yep, somebody saved the situation. My heart. Sayori, take some deep breaths. Okay, fine, I'll go. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, no, I see what Natsuki's saying. Yeah, no, I totally see that. No, and that is fair. Yeah. She never thought to do it because she just has such a small amount of situations that would require that. It's going to be very interesting to see what Natsuki has to say, and Monika as well. I'm excited for both of them, to be honest. Yeah, no, fair. Fair enough. Now that is really interesting because she was kind of thinking about how she could reflect on herself. She was thinking about trying to reflect on herself and trying to better the things that she didn't really like that made it so that she wasn't a likable person, but she should have been thinking about other people, and when she did start thinking of other people more than herself, kind of like Sayori really. Obviously not as unhealthily as Sayori does, but still, she was able to make friends. That's really interesting. Yeah, no, I really like this. We don't always know what we need. I like that line. Yuri, I can't believe you were complaining about doing this and still went before me. Oh my god, no. I kind of see that, yeah. I can't believe you were complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show off. Fair enough, yeah, I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest way to get it over with. Don't go first as well, fucking hell. Yeah. Besides, you left out the most important thing that you get out of this club. I did? A regular supply of your favourite cupcakes. Ah yes, it doesn't matter that I've quite literally changed my life and my entire future. No, it just matters that I give regular supplies of cupcakes to people. Oh no, I forgot that too. I love that. I'm a traitor to the cupcake queen. Neither of you are forgiven. Looks like only Monica will be getting cupcakes next time. No. Can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, fair enough. Oh my god, Yuri must eat so much. Holy shit. Yeah, true. Only Yuri can. Hey. Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. Yeah, fair enough. That's reasonable. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff. But I guess what it comes down to is that, yeah. In every single way, shape and form. But I guess what it comes down to is that I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. And it's because everybody helped me realise that I had some really toxic friendships going on outside. Yeah, seriously, yeah. Yeah. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through, having to cut them out. Oh yeah, no, I don't blame her, but to be honest, I think it's really worth it. Still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine. I knew it was for the best, and I was right. Yeah, I agree. I guess for me, it's all about feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was just to ignore them. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, it took me a really long time to realise that it's not really how things are supposed to. I agree, yeah. And I guess that's thanks to everybody who took the time to respect my feelings. Even when I was being like the biggest jerk. No, totally, yeah. Oh no. God, she feels bad, but at the same time, I mean, I suppose it's really nice. I mean, that is just how much on common ground they are on, really. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. It was really the worst. Oh god, Natsuki's voice chokes a little. We love you, Natsuki. No, that's really good, but yeah, no, I don't blame her. But at the same time, I mean, at least as a result of her being like that, she's like how she is now. I just hate that I was like that. Everybody did so much for me and I could never do anything in return. That's not true. Natsuki. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, Monica can talk. Holy shit. You've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean that. No, totally. Yuri would have been so much of a different person as well. It's really sweet to think about how they do surprisingly have this friendship. Yeah, no, I agree. It would not have been the same without her. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? God, yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. It was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what a literature club was supposed to be. Apparently, that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. Oh my god, I know. Yeah, you really taught me that anything that makes somebody happy is worthy of respect. Yeah, fair. You even inspired me. Yeah, you even inspired me to start playing piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. Yeah, so there's no need to put yourself down. Okay. Natsuki wipes her eyes. Yeah, no, I totally agree. You help me a lot too. It's so much fun to have you around. And you help me become a better person. Yeah. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. No, if anything, they're happy to help. Yeah, I mean, it means that there's something that needs to be better for you. Yeah, no, that does make sense. It means that there's always something that needs to be better for you. And you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. Yeah, no, I totally see why. Yeah. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time. No, that's really nice. I don't think any of us are. No, I don't think they would as well, because, I mean, I get that it did have some bumps along the road, but at the same time, I mean, it's just bumps along the road that are so worth it. Because as a result of those bumps, they have had some really fucking strong friendships made. Yeah. This is horrible. It really is. It's just sad. But at the same time, it's so good, the fact that she has gone out of that mindset now. They're total opposites. This literature club encourages feelings, whereas the other place, it just completely discourages them. And this is so much more healthy for it. Yeah, but no, I totally agree with what Monica is saying. Yeah, no, I see that. Yeah, but no, that is fair. In more extreme circumstances, I don't really think that she'd be saying this. But then again, I mean, I suppose the same message kind of applies. Yeah, I don't think any of us would. I'm sorry I got all dramatic again. Yeah, no, that's all I wanted to say, so Monica can go now. There's no need to apologise. There was something I wanted to talk about anyway, because it made a big difference for me. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. Yeah, no, I do totally see that. Yeah, she only really took enough time to believe in the best of herself. All other people, I mean, I don't want to say they didn't matter, but they just weren't nearly as important as they should have been. Yeah. But everybody kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was the best for everybody. Yeah, no, I totally see that. Yeah, just not looking enough at the other party and, you know, prioritising your feelings over other people's because of the perfectionist mindset. Yeah. Or thinking that I was needed to solve other people's problems. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I totally agree. But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, and the best thing you can do is to help and guide people, rather than to do everything for them. No, I totally see that, because let's be honest, with a lot of people's problems, especially if they're social, it's their input and it's their drive from other people that causes their input to actually happen, really. We're all good people, we're all equals. Yeah, I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of this club. No, that is fair, yeah, realising what that really means, because it's such a simple lesson, yet you can only realise what it means then. Oh, Sayori, what are you doing? Just thought that we should be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are valuable to us. Oh, that's interesting. Oh my god, yeah. She's probably going to write all the titles of the side stories, let's be honest. With a piece of chalk in her hand. Sayori writes the word trust on the chalkboard. This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me. Yeah, no, fully fair. Yeah, not just my good side. Suddenly, Yudi takes a piece of chalk as well. She writes understanding. My god, yeah, no, seriously. I owe a lot of gratitude to everybody who took the time to understand me, even though it was so difficult for me to express myself. Yeah. No, that is fair. They really did take the time to understand her. In that case. Yeah. Monica takes a piece of chalk as well and writes the word respect. Yeah, no, totally. I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realise that there was more to it than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it. No, I totally agree. Yeah. I have another one. Sayori writes balance. Yeah, no, totally. Sometimes people want different things out of a friendship, or they need time before they're ready to become close. So it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person. No, totally, and that's what she realised with Natsuki. That reminds me, Yuri writes reflection. Oh my god, yeah, no, fair. I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things I did wrong, and it's the easiest to fall into that trap. Once I started reflecting on other people, and not just myself. Yeah, no, that is fair. A lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me. No, fair, yeah. That's great, we have a whole list of things now. Suddenly, everyone turns to look at Natsuki. She hasn't written everything down. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that, jeez. You could have just thought, oh, this is a badass moment. You wouldn't want to, I don't know, disrupt the flow. No, that is fair. You could have just asked. Monika hands her piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then Natsuki sighs and writes self-love. I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but... Oh yeah, no, I don't disagree whatsoever. Time will tell, but at the same time I think without those horrible people near her, of course. Feels like things are at least on the right track. Yeah, so that's my contribution. No, fair together. Everybody stares at the words on the board. Oh my god, I know, yeah. But to be fair, I mean, it's really quite funny to think about the fact that all of these emotions that have been realised through brilliant people have also partly had stuff to do. They've all had stuff to do with literature, genuinely. Trust, poems, understanding, also Yuri's massive books, respect, manga, technically literature, and then we've got, what was after respect? Balance, yeah, I suppose the poem at the end, self-love, that's the sixth one. I mean, respect, yeah, the letter, obviously, and then self-love, obviously the, oh no, to be fair, I think self-love is probably the least literature involved. Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature? That's hilarious. It is. We still do a lot of literature. They do though, seriously. Friendship and literature. Yeah, I totally agree. It's one of the most... Friendship is as important as literature is. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature. Yeah, Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well. Oh my god, hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right? Hey, you're right. Make sure you send it to me after. Oh my god. Yeah, you can tell Yudi's getting more social. Wait, can I brush my hair first or something? Oh, you're fine. Fair enough. I think Monika and Yuri, it's a tie. To be fair, they all do. I think Sayori, unfortunately, I think she has the worst. I think I would go Natsuki, Monika equals Yuri, honestly. Actually, no. I prefer Yuri's colour, but I prefer Monika's. No, actually, I think I prefer Yuri's. Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us. Oh, God. Everyone, get together. I can't fit you all in. Okay. Okay, everyone ready? And click. Oh, my God. Right, so they've taken the photo together. Are we going to see it? Oh, damn, we didn't. That's a shame. I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. No, I think it's really good because, if anything, this is just kind of a continuation of reflection, even though it was the 5th side story. Because, you know, they're just reflecting on how brilliant they have made it. How brilliant this club has made everything and what they have done thus far, really. And, you know, I suppose this is just a stage and now they're going into the next stage, which could potentially imply more members. I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. Yeah, it's easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members. Yeah, I have so many happy thoughts right now. No, that's really good. Oh, I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem. You know, I feel the same way. I kind of want to get some writing done. Me too. I think I would like that as well. Oh my god, that's going to be interesting. What are they going to do? Everybody's looking at me again. Yeah, reasonable. She doesn't have to, that's the thing. I'll do it too, but I might not feel like sharing it. That's okay. Right, what's happening now? Oh yeah, the 4 members of the Literature Club disperse and return to their desks, each equipping themselves with a pen. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance, then start writing immediately. Sayori stretches, then does the same. But Monika is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start. Just move your hand. Monika mouths to herself. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, right the way into your heart. Her mind full of thoughts, memories, inspiration, Monika navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. Doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. Huh? What's happening now? Oh, I'm really quite surprised. Oh, so that was it. That's a really interesting little way to end it. I was kind of expecting something a little bit scary, maybe some sort of reference to the original game. Oh my god, right, let's see what this song is. I feel like it may be new. I don't know. Oh yeah, so it's sort of a little remix of the, oh my god, the poem song. That's great. God, so we've got all the characters here. Oh, it really, really is sweet what, you know, the end of the story with Monika was about, and, you know, it's just, she doesn't really have any idea of what to write, but at the same time, you know, she should just write the way into her heart, really. She should just get all of the emotions that are there, and she should just place them down on paper. I just think it's really sweet that, you know, it's just such a weird thing. I never would have thought something like literature would have been, you know, something that could cause not only such an engaging but such an interesting bond between these guys. And it's just so interesting how, I mean, yeah, I get that obviously now it's been a lot more focus on social things, but I just love that theme of literature, and I think they've done it really well. Because let's be honest, I think something like literature for a lot of people, I mean, I'd probably read it. If I was engaged in these characters, I'd read anything about them. But, you know, the thing is, I mean, they turned something that could have been really boring, and they made it brilliant. Yeah, just look at this. I really, really enjoyed this. Oh, this is such a sweet song as well. No, this is a really well done remix. Yeah, no, it is a story of friendship and literature. It's really good. Oh my god, so what's going to happen now? Yeah, god, finally seeing the Team Salvato logo without anything really weird happening. Oh my god, that's their photo. Wow. That's properly cool. Oh my god, yeah, so... Oh... Why? Oh, I haven't got all the data. That's weird, I'll have to realise what I missed. Oh, that's really annoying. Gosh, we've got... What's this one? Oh my god. That looks so weird, Yuri's one. But she's just kind of in hiding in embarrassment. Natsuki is just puffed cheeks. Monica is whatever the fuck that is. Yes, Sayori's got the best idea. Oh my god, that was such a sweet ending. I really enjoyed that. I've just got to see, because I have all the pictures unlocked now, so I've just got to see where I'm missing this final piece of data, and then we'll wrap everything up, really. Right, okay, I didn't actually expect this to happen, but yeah, so firstly, in order to get a little bit of the extra data collection, we've got to listen to this song, and apparently once we've listened to it, we close the music menu, and then more music appears. We get a copy of this song, which is a minute long, and then that adds to a little bit more of the data collection, so that's really good. It's a really odd little thing that they've added, but still, I'm not complaining, because that means this may be solvable, the mystery of why I haven't achieved it yet. But my god, yeah, this is... God, I thought those side stories were so good, and if I'm going to be honest, I think it's really interesting now, because it gives me such a more positive view on DDLC. This is what I love about stories. You know, I love butterfly effects in stories. And that is the reason why I was so interested in Higurashi initially, because of the brilliant butterfly effects. And you know, that's kind of why I love this story, and it's just so sweet just to see. It's not only sweet, but it's really interesting to see, firstly, how they solve the issues. Everybody's issues, really. And oh my god, I was so engaged in Natsuki's issues in the end there. No, honestly, all of them really were engaging. All of them were. I think, I'm genuinely going to say that I think the side stories, they have a lack of action in them, but I think they definitely rival the quality of the original DDLC. That I just found them that fun. Like, the thing is about the side stories, I mean, I thought the storyline of the side stories, it was way better than what we got in the story for DDLC, if you ask me. Before the horror, obviously. I think the horror's just one of a kind, and Monica breaking the fourth wall, absolutely brilliant. But, yeah, what I'm trying to say is, I think that story was just better than the story before. It's really interesting, that. So, oh fuck, I haven't got the song. Right, I've done something wrong. That's annoying. Alright, okay, the thing I did wrong is I didn't pause it. Woohoo. I have to listen to it again now. Oh wait, hang on a second, what? No, look, the song length has changed. It's only 1 minute and 7 seconds now. That's so weird. What the fuck? Oh my god, that's really scary now. What? I don't want to listen to that. What the fuck?
You should notice that the length of the song shortened from 255 to 107. Play the song again and you will notice that it changes.
Dude, I didn't expect that whatsoever. I have the video playing. Oh my god. I didn't expect that whatsoever. Yeah, so now we've got the... Oh, so we do actually have both versions. Fucking hell. That, I did not expect that whatsoever. Jesus. I've just been feeling so comforted that I did not expect a jump scare whatsoever. Oh, thank you. I've collected all the data. Right, so there we are. And yep, we have connected. Oh, yeah, I don't want any jump scares. I'm not in the mood. This is really weird. So we've got the VM here. It's as if collecting all the data has corrupted it. It really has. I do wonder what's gonna What the fuck? That's really weird. Yeah, connection lost from the virtual machine. There we are. Oh, that's really good. Oh my god. Right, there we are. Well, that is every single achievement collected, which is really fucking good. And now, I want to just explore all of the extra sauce that we haven't really experienced within DDLC. Oh, that'll take too much setting up. Let's just go to full screen. Right, so, yeah, my god, this is going to be really fun. So firstly, I just wanted to kind of explore the music section, really. I wanted to... How do you get things into place? You just press the plus button, right? Yeah. Let's just get a little playlist up. Yeah, fine. I'll do that song. I'll do that song as well. No. Fuck off, Trauma. I love those songs so much. I like that song, but no to vocals. I really liked all of these OSTs, by the way. Dusk is so good. Yeah, there we are. So that's all that done. Right. There we are. I've got our massive playlist here. So, yeah, no. What I loved about DDLC, my god, in the second half, I thought, in the side stories, I'm just genuinely surprised, but I thought the OST was seriously good. And, I mean, I think it was peaceful, but it didn't need to be action-packed. It just needed to convey all of... You know, it just really needed to give us such a focused atmosphere. And it suits a literature club as well. It's really focused, it's really peaceful, it's really relaxing. And it's just really interesting. I mean, it was a bit lackluster, I can't deny. But at the same time, I think it did kind of work. So, yeah, honestly, it just gave such a peaceful and soothing experience. And it just let me take in all of the story so much more, I think. So firstly, I'd just like to explore the wallpapers a little bit. Oh yeah. Can I use... No, okay. How can I easily... I'll have to use my other keyboard for this. Right, yeah, let's just look at the wallpapers firstly. And everything that we can find. So we've got this, we've got... Yeah, I've got all the people here. We've got Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri. I like these wallpapers. Monika's my favourite. I think this one actually really works well. This one's cool. I just love how many wallpapers you can have for your desktop here. Got Natsuki, got Yuri, got Monika, got everybody here. I just love the amount of extra content. And this art, the chibi style, I think they've done that really well. Yeah, no, this is so sweet. I just want to check. Yeah. Yeah, I've got Yuri as well. I love that, just totally tumbling over her notes. Yeah, no, I don't blame her. That letter must have been hard to write. I've got Monika kind of doing the same, thinking, you know, don't know, looks like a coffee in hand. Just simply about how hard it's going to be to, you know, create, or how hard it's going to be for her to, just organise everything in the club. But then again, this is far into the club, so I don't really think that's the case. But maybe she's still pondering on what the hell is going to happen with Natsuki and Yuri. Oh, that's interesting. Use some stationery items. Oh my god, they made DDLC stationery. What the fuck? Wow. I've got to look into that. Wow. That's really cool. Celebrating Valentine's Day 2019. Nice. Oh yes, Sayori's first poem. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Can something not go wrong today? Oh, this pissed me off, man. Oh, why? Right. Dude, why? Just genuine question of why. No way. Oh, thank you. My audio is actually working. Right. but let me guess, it's a lot louder now. Yeah, I'll just turn that down a bit. Yeah, oh, sorry. There we are. Right, okay. That's really annoying, but yeah. There we are. By the way, my webcam's a bit more up. There we are. Oh, no, that's not fixed. It just looks like it had been fixed. Is that fixed? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's really annoying. Well, yeah, it's not a problem. Right, so let's read the poems now. Read some of the poems that we didn't really get a chance to fully appreciate as well. A horrible poem. That really is. Oh my god, yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, that one was so good. And yeah, oh my god. Yeah, no, I remember that. It was really, really interesting. Just Sayori's roundabout way of telling Monica that, you know, she really, really wants to help her. Oh god, yeah. Such a good poem. That's my favourite poem. Oh yeah, this one and then the Amy one. I don't know if I... Oh yeah, I remember this one, yeah. I'm not familiar on this one, so I'll just read it again. It's interesting when you know Natsuki's power, when you know her character, and just how much more all of this makes sense. I don't know if I remember this one. I'm not a good writer. Piss off. You are. That was really interesting. Oh my god, I love that poem. That was really good. Oh yeah, the raccoon poem, yeah. That's really good. Don't think I've read this. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, it's almost as if she feels totally alienated and then somebody comes and she finds it hard to accept, but then just at the end, even though it's something that's so hard for her to do, she can prevail. I'll tell you what, I don't know why this song was playing. Oh, it's because I fucking got this on. Oh my god. I didn't even realise I had that on, that's why it's been repeating so much. But I'm just so relaxed I haven't really cared at all. Oh god. Yeah. God, yeah, this is just so uncomfortable. Oh yeah, I want to read this again. Oh yeah, I really like that part. Hmm. Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, it's really interesting because you just have a total contrast between these two poems, and my god, this is vivid. I mean, fucking hell. It's horrible. This is so well written, but god, it's just. It really is just alienation. I mean, just a total lack of idea of what is actually going on in reality, and just horror, grief, no way out apart from us. That's interesting. Poems I've never seen. Yeah, it's interesting with the bad ending, this is what happens. Yeah, and isn't it really funny that everything is just totally the opposite in the ending that we've just read? No, yeah, that's really interesting. What about this? Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah. So special events in the past, let's read it. That's really interesting. I like that. That's also really good. Oh my god, I like that. That's really interesting. See what this is firstly, and then we'll do Yiddies. That's really interesting. It's interesting. I like that one. I really did. This one's probably going to be really quite good. Oh, similar to Natsuki's poem. Yeah, that's really interesting. That's really good. That definitely tells you a lot about Yuri as well, if you ask me. I think this definitely, if you ask me, this tells me the most about Yuri in Act 2. You know, just somebody who is absolute, well, maybe it could be on Act 1 as well, it's hard to tell, but, you know, somebody who is just so blasted with love and, you know, completely disorganised, everything is disjointed, everything's a mess, but, you know, solving the problem isn't going to be solved just by writing it down, it's going to be solved by, you know, going there and talking it out with the person that she loves. And also, yeah, I really like this. Right, this is going to be interesting. We're going to see the CGs now. So we've got Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki, Sayori again, Natsuki again, Yuri, yeah, and then Yuri again, and the beginning of problems. Yeah, basically. Just Monika. Oh my god, so they have titles. I didn't even notice that. Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki. Yeah. Right, second poem for Natsuki, second for Yuri. Yeah. Just Monika. Hold up, sorry, I've just got a BRB again. Right, yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, getting the understanding CGs. This CG is so sweet. To be honest, all of them really are. I think the first three, they're some of my favourite. Can't really say I like the art of this one the most. This one's really good. Not my favourite, but it's still really sweet in the scene it conveys. This is amazing. I love that they did a side story as well. Yeah, so we just have the most happy CGs. 6. Wait, no, hang on a second. How many are that? 1, 3, 6, 8 of the most happy CGs. And then, Jesus Christ. You know, we just have fucking this. Yeah, let's see what these are, because we haven't read most of these special poems yet. God. I mean, even something like this is just really interesting, just how much this tells you about Sayori. I mean, fucking hell. I don't really know what this could necessarily say. I mean, because I would normally think, no, I think it's just loneliness. I think it's just loneliness. Maybe she's so sad that, you know, she's just desperate. She is desperate to hear somebody. Yet, you know, she's just reaching out, nobody's coming and answering. Yeah, no, that's weird. But the thing is, that's really weird about Sayori. I mean, is it? I don't know much about depression, but it's just really weird that she feels as if nothing's real. I mean, no, but I suppose what she has, I suppose, is a real denial of herself. Or maybe this could be Monika's poems, by the way. Seriously, could these be Monika's poems? I really do wonder. But no, that implies that it's Sayori, I think, and Monica hasn't had very bad mental issues as well. I mean, but the thing is, I mean, there's a denial, you have a severe denial of yourself, and, you know, for example, Sayori having the denial, just thinking, why should anybody do anything for me? I'm worthless. You know, I don't know, maybe that denies the world around you. That thought process could also lead to you denying the world around you. I don't know, it just seems too... I don't know, like, if I saw something like this, I would associate it with, like, I don't know, DID or something like that. What? Depression, I'm just kind of surprised. But I don't know anything, obviously, it's just kind of surprising to me. Oh, God. Well, obviously, we can't unlock that, which is kind of a shame. Suicide, self-harm, I don't know. Jesus. Fucking hell. No, but that implies that it's Monica's poem, if you ask me. So, okay, I think... Monica, I think that's more Monica than Sayori. I think that's Sayori. That's Monica. It's hard to tell who some of them are, it really is, especially this one. Maybe that could be Natsuki's, who knows? Jesus. This is kind of a substitute for Sayori. A joke, interesting, showing how meaningless it all is. Such unnecessary death and tragedy, I suppose that's what it's trying to imply. Could have been preventable. Interesting that it feels disaster is happening. Love implies disaster. It doesn't necessarily. That's interesting. Yeah, Monica interfering, and then Sayori hating herself for being in love. Yeah, and unlike in the side stories, Monica is the person who encourages the suicide and the horrible thoughts and stuff like that of Sayori, and it's horrible. It really is. Oh yeah, I've read this one before. God. Yeah, and it is really interesting that. I mean, yeah. It's not the person you recognised, I think it's the person on the TV, but yeah, I don't know, it's just really interesting, that person. I think that could potentially be like a dreamer for us. And yeah, fitting music, by the way, but yeah, no, it's just, you know, in such a dark situation where Monica may feel as if, you know, everything is just being completely nailed. She is in a world, as we saw in one of the poems, one of the poems back here, let me just find it. Yeah, look at this one, for example. I mean, you know, if you just look at the isolation here, and then you read, you know, this disturbing poem. Oh, no. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but, yeah. If you think about that, the nails is a representation of the room and the hell in which she is having to endure, and then, you know, there's just some person who comes up and, you know, it's as if, finally that a joke happens, something that's meant to connote happiness and, you know, stuff like that. That happens the second he's in there. So maybe that one person is, you know, the nails imply what Monika's going through and her emotional state and how it would quite physically feel, yet that person being there implies a way out, and, you know, it implies a way of happiness in such a horrible situation. Right, what's this? Oh god, so this is probably a Natsuki poem. Oh no, is this? Oh god. Jesus Christ. It's interesting that you just go up at the poem and then you go from innocent just to unbelievably vivid. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. And it's interesting, I like it when he cooks me dinner. That's a normal thing. And I like it when he cooks. Yeah, so that's either implying that she just likes it whenever the father cooks in general, or if you ask me, it's implying that, you know, he rarely cooks. And, you know, Natsuki likes it when she does. When he does, even. Is this loud? No, it's not that bad. Actually, it is. I'll turn that down. It's just interesting. It's as if all of the things here is transitions between different levels of, you know, feeling, really, shown by the dashes. Weird. God, that's horrible. Right, I haven't read this one actually. That's really weird. Paprika, holy shit, this really reminds me of Paprika. No, I have read this. I mean, God, the amount of imagery you can get from this masterpiece. This is really well written, by the way, can I just say? I like this a lot. God, yeah, and very, very dark little wallpaper there. Right, this is going to be quite interesting. I think we should get some more light-hearted music because this just doesn't fit. Maybe some. Yeah, this is fine. How's the audio? Yeah, it's fine. Right, so, yeah, what I wanted to try and do is see, with regards to the pictures. Now, this is what I've been waiting to the end to actually see. All of the sketches and the little bits of trivia that we've never really seen. Oh, a concept sketch of the complete... Oh my god, so I wonder when this actually was taken. I really do wonder if this was taken... By the way, oh my god, Monika. God, she looks so different. I would have hated that design. Oh my god, these look so much worse. It's interesting, the ones that are the most similar. Natsuki is the only one that is totally similar. all of the other ones have completely changed. Sayori kind of, but she's still changed a lot, let's be honest. So is the school uniform. God, I'm happy they revamped this. Wow. It's still really good, but it's just not nearly as good as it could have been. Oh my god. That was originally planned to be the DDLC. Oh my god. I can't believe that. Oh, that's really good. I like this. No, that's really well done. Oh my god. That's the CG where... I think it did have realism. Yeah, no, that's reasonable. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. Oh my god, that looks really interesting. God, this is proper prototype stages. Also, it looks completely different, and it's interesting that it's taken an entirely different angle as well. Yeah, it was mirrored, yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's actually a really good point. Wow. Yeah, let's just look at Sayori's CGs real quick. Oh my god, that's really weird. No, I totally see that. So her bow is always on the right side of her head, yet on that one only, it's on the left. So I'm assuming this is sort of a history of all of the sketches that have happened for the VN. Oh my god, Yuri's face looks totally weird there. Wow. God, that is a proper rough sketch. That's so cool. I really like this style. Oh, that's interesting. I would not have liked this. I think the straight on one works a lot better. Yeah, no, good one. Good one. That's interesting. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I've noticed with Natsuki, this really looks like the one whenever you click a word that appeals to her and she jumps. I don't know. Maybe that's where they got that design from. Oh my god. Monica looks a bit different, so does Yuri. Nah, that's reasonable. About Natsuki. Oh my god, yeah, wow. That's really weird. God, I just can't believe that she looks like a Disney film character from, what are they called? Studio Ghibli films, rather than a DDLC character. What the fuck? That was initially meant to be Sayo. What the fuck? That's really weird. It doesn't even look like a girl. Wow. Oh, so we're gonna see the evolution of it, potentially. God, that's totally weird. Yeah, I suppose this is the one most similar to the one that we know. We know and love. God, that's really odd. Oh, this is weird as well. Oh my god. I just can't believe how much this art has evolved. And to be fair, they've had different artists, but still, I mean, I'm just surprised that, you know, for example, I mean, Monica, she went from this to, for example, her sprite and what's on the game. Oh my god, what's this next one? Jesus, this looks different. This looks... Yeah, that was Natsuki's original design. Oh my god. She really looks like something that would be... Somebody that would be in some sort of Lane-like video game. Oh, that's weird. Wow. Interesting that they decided to go with the one... Well, I mean, the one... I think... Well, I mean, yeah, the one on the right is fairly similar. But also, we've got to think about the skirt colour as well. It's blue rather than green. Oh my god, so we've got some fan artworks now. Oh my god, she's got her magic candle blowing. Oh, yeah, fitting. But this person has some really good artworks. Oh, yeah. I love just everybody in the background there to the right. That's really good. I like that. This is amazing. Oh my god, that's really, really well done. I like that. Easily disturbed. So they're having a sleepover there. What's happening now? Oh, yeah, fitting. Oh, Monika's birthday, right. Oh my, wow. What's this? Oh, yeah, obviously Yuri being a complete ghost, Sayori being her cow plushie, Natsuki being a cute person, I don't know, looks like an Umineko character to be honest, Monika being an angel, as if she's God. Oh wow, what's this? Oh yeah, Natsuki reading manga, Monika having what looks like a hot chocolate maybe? Oh yeah, Yuri listening to music. I do wonder if Yuri listens to music while reading. Genuine question. Oh yeah, Sayori with her cow plushie. That's really cool. That was really enjoyable to see all of, you know, just all of the pictures and just to get more of an insight onto, you know, what makes DDLC. And my god, those sketches were so weird. I just can't believe some of them are so, they are just so different. But honestly, I mean, it was good, the fact that everything had evolved entirely, because if it hadn't, then we wouldn't have got the brilliant art that we have today, because I think they did a really good job with it personally, so yeah. Oh, I don't really want to listen to this one. Yeah, I'll listen to this any day. I love this track. I mean, to be fair, it quite literally is 2 sounds, but still. Right, so this is going to be very interesting, because this is going to give us more of the impression that DDLC is quite literally part of a simulation. It's going to be very interesting. So they're going to have a meeting to discuss data. Ooh. That's actually really interesting. So it was as if these developers are just totally behind everything that has gone on, and Oh, the VM. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. It's so hard to interpret. So it's as if you could think about Monika as a godlike being who has gone from Simulation 1 to Simulation 2, the side stories. So it's hard to comprehend her true motive, but I'm sorry, I don't know how you could fake stuff like that. But then again, these people are beings that are above us, so maybe they could easily fake human emotions, who knows? Yep. Yeah, no, they all are the real universe. I do totally see that. It just depends on how you want to interpret the story. And it is interesting that they have really tried to hide Monika's permissions and what she is capable of doing. Is it her choice or is it the developer's choice? Yeah. I wonder. Oh my god, that's interesting. So Monika was the reason we were manufactured into the game. That's weird. Yeah, no, I do totally see that, because the character is only programmed to be nice to somebody and is never programmed to do anything wrong and to go against somebody. I totally see that. But then again, explain why, for example, you know, I'll always be your best friend to Sayori, why you do something that causes her to totally break down. Then again, though, I mean, it's still a good thing, but it's not the best thing you could have said to her. I wonder. Yeah, no, that does make sense. OMG. Oh, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Ha 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 ha. Best peak fiction right there. I love that. It is interesting how it's as if we have a higher world here, and then Monika is kind of making it as if... No, it's kind of as if we have Monika's world, and then we have the higher world, and then we have our world, and then we have the world of the video game. And the world of our world is where they are manipulating Monika's Twitter. Oh, interesting. Maybe Monika could potentially just be the victim of just some sort of absurdly unethical and awful company practice from the future. Maybe she was forced to have elevated access for their experiments. It's hard to tell. Yeah, that's interesting. Jesus Christ, talk about a fucking unethical and very, very dangerous company practice. Jesus Christ. They're basically getting VM experiments. They're putting up loads of probably really unfortunate test subjects, and they're just giving them different fates and seeing which one will destroy their universes the most, and then they'll use that in practical application, and then they'll probably try and destroy their universe. Why? Who knows? KYS. Drawing eyes? No, I'm good. I'm good, thanks. God, it's as if... I love that being in this VM kind of makes it seem as if we have got... Oh, yeah. That's interesting ethics. Sorry, I can't really concentrate with this music. Right, let's just finish reading this. Yeah, they are the first ones to do this. Interesting. To our knowledge, God, that's bad. Yeah, no, I totally see that. And it's interesting the reference Monica made to this. Yeah. Yeah. That's actually really interesting what they're trying to say here. Yeah, so it's just as if them killing people and killing people off this world is as if they're just so much higher above us that it's like us killing, I don't know, just a plant by stepping on it. Like, we have so much power over it that we don't even realise how much we do. And that's really interesting just to think that they're kind of applying human ethics and then they're just totally taking it out of context. But it does make sense. I mean, if you think about it on our level, then what happened? Like, do we ever think about the life forms we kill, really? That's interesting. And God, you get a total sense of power and just total lack of ability to, comprehend what the hell is going on by this fourth wall break. That's actually really interesting. So they've shared the memory pool, and that's why it's so similar. Right. Definitely shouldn't be there. Interesting. So as a result of everything happening in episode 2, VM2, the VM1 is getting a lot worse. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense, yeah. It's interesting to think about the fact that though VM1 does have access potentially to... This is just a theory, by the way. But VM1 may have access to VM2. But at the same time, I mean, it's interesting that VM2 isn't getting completely corrupted. But that's just because of the fact that maybe it's what the holder of the VM, i.e. Monica, is, most desiring, really. I don't know, maybe it's because of that. Maybe because she wants that world more, it's better. I don't know. I love that, yeah. I was always under the impression that these guys knew what was happening in VM2. That's really interesting that they don't, and they're finding it very hard to get a connection. But it's as if Monica's had her fun. No, she's had her tragic world, and now as a result of that, she's just eliminated all of the cause of tragedy, and she's eliminated anything that could make inevitable death occur. And then she has made it so that this world was happy. So maybe Monica is a part of the simulation, but she is, she just doesn't want anything horrible to happen, so she removes any possibility of that. And maybe she is somebody who has a living memory of the first, the main game of DDLC. It's really weird. By the way, I think this is talking about Sayori rather than us. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, interesting. They have easy access implies either death, tragedy, or very, very difficult situations, or the entire game being corrupted. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's really bad. So it's interesting. Maybe the people in the simulation, they will be able to manage, and probably, I don't really know what happens when the people with the simulation go into the world. I mean, I would assume that what happens is either they just observe and collect data, or they are the cause for driving the VM holder insane and making everything horrible. I don't know, I really hope, but yeah, I really, really do wonder. But they're just trying to test ideas. They're trying to do the destruction of the universe, ironically. So, yeah, of course they're going to need as much data as they can get. And it's just horrible to think about the fact that even in the happy world, even in the side story's end, there was no safe ending for these characters, because how could we possibly know whether they're real, whether everything is fair, whether it's okay, whether everything is going to work out correctly? I don't know. It's really interesting to think about what Monika's potential role could be. And it's interesting that she, despite having killed all of her friends, she still didn't have it in her to delete all of them after all. When we betrayed them, I think she may have thought just, she may have been, horribly stricken with grief. And then in the end, when, for example, when the good and bad ending where she's disappeared, maybe that's because she's hopping to the next VM and she's just totally crushing this one and deleting herself out of it so that she can be put in the second VM, and then with the second VM she can maybe just start something where we're not there, and as a result of that everything can go really, really correctly. I do wonder just how, if Monika is this ultra intelligent higher being, how she has the memories and emotions of a human, but maybe that's just because of her severe intelligence. So anyway, that was really interesting to contemplate. Oh my god, I've spent an hour doing this. Still, it was fun though, so it was worth it. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the DDLC playthrough. Thanks a lot for tuning into it. I will do a lot more, I promise. I'll do a lot of mods. As you can see, my VN list on Steam has got a little bit bigger. So I don't know what I'm going to play first. Either this or this. I'm so excited for this series, man. I really, really am. And yeah, I think I've got a lot of fun. I mean, horror visual novels, they're fucking terrifying, I won't deny that. But at the same time, if they're done well, they will be really, really fun reads. And I'm scared about you and me and her, because it's an eroge, which sucks. But, yeah, because I just don't like H scenes. But at the same time, I just hope it's a really good story, because I've heard a lot of good things about it. So, yeah, I suppose it's going to be a mixed bag, 50-50 risk of it either being really good or really bad. I don't know. So, yeah, we'll check that out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, see you next time.